I'm making a new knife.
What is Eric fall
Oh,
on?
yeah, you showed us.
I showed you my new throwing knife.
I saw
I
it.
don't know, was that just
No, you
photos,
saw
but
I don't think I posted it. I'm gonna.
19% sure you didn't.
Yeah. Being attacked.
It's
I'm being
not
attacked.
exact. It is not simultaneous. Or it is not exactly perfect on either side. It's not. Oh, what the hell's the word?
Symmetric.
Thank you. I couldn't think. It's slightly off,
ooh.
but
I think special is a better word to use.
Dude.
not what we're referring to.
That's
But
messed up.
oh, not what we're referring to at all. This little throwing knife. It's slightly off. But yeah. It bothered him too, so it's not just me.
I'm sure. Wait, no, that's just the name of our campaign.
That's
Whoa.
Slightly off.
Lightly off.
Slightly off.
What happened to the tangents?
Oh, we're totally the tangents. That happens too.
Synonyms, you know.
We're
Tangents,
slightly off on a tangent.
All the time. Try that. See if it'll open now.
You didn't tell me what Rancor was. Rank him.
Mm-hmm.
Your same rank as Wisp. He causes
Oh,
no
I'm a
actual
10 out of 10.
problems.
Really?
When
Do
does
you
he
think-
distract the whole group and cause all kinds of outside problems? Like
With my
never.
puns.
Nature?
Exactly. He fits in.
Nature.
He fits in about as well as Wisp does. Just saying.
I tried.
I
Darn
might
it.
even push him up the scale of Ethan at times, but rare. Is it opening? Okay. Sorry, I bought a new bucket of mealworms to feed the chickens with, and I forgot that, they had a little safety seal on it, and my son couldn't figure out how to open it himself.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Let them starve.
Oh, darn. That was something.
Starve?
Let them fight.
The
They are. None of them are cocks. You can have a cockfight, technically.
The chickens
Chicken fights.
do not need the mealworms. They are a special treat for the chickens. They have not been eating their food correctly, so they have it spread all over the ground. And I thought it'd be a great idea to put mealworms on top to see if I can encourage them to eat the food that they now threw all over the place.
Hey, you just said that mealworms are a special treat, so if they're not doing
Mm-hmm.
anything good, they shouldn't get a treat.
Yeah, I took the rest of their food away, though.
Do you remember how he says that chickens are actually very intelligent? They're clearly smarter than he is right now because
Clearly.
they're getting their treats without it. That's why I'm 12.
Yes. I'm giving them treats because I took away their bowl of food for the day. So they're being shown that I don't hate them.
Okay.
Yes.
I want Wisp to have a combat chicken.
Wisp is a combat chicken. Did you not see that whole fight with the dragons? Come, dragon. Wait. Over that way. Dragon. Nope, wait. Oh, crap. Let's kill the babies.
What?
No, I mean, this would be for, like, person to person. I can throw a chicken at the person's face.
Like Zelda!
And, chickens are angry little baby raptors. Oh, yes! Yes, exactly that!
Oh, no.
Exactly that. Except that they're not, like, on the ground. It's flying into the person's face.
My rooster went over to a friend's house, and that's exactly how he treats them ever since. He was never mean to me or my son, but, he goes over there, and all of a sudden, nobody gets along with him.
Oh!
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the owners that kidnapped him.
That is probably part of it.
What?
I love that clip. I've seen this clip so many times.
Like, when you say combat chickens, this is what I see.
This is what you do with cuckoos! Like, well, when you attack one 3 times and then they all attack you.
Yeah, when I was young, my brother got attacked by a chicken. I love chickens ever since.
I'm so so your brother got attacked by a chicken and now you love chickens?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I have 3 brothers. If I saw one of them get attacked, it'd probably be definitely a point in their favor.
Yeah, and it's not. I had a bully. There was a bully once. And he got attacked by a chicken so hard he ran away screaming for his mom.
Chickens
So
like you,
yeah, chickens are
clearly.
my favorite animal.
They attack your enemies. It's great.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've been a druid in your past.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Hey,
So,
Wisp, the theme song. It got quiet.
I mean, if it helps, I like chickens too.
I like to eat chickens.
Live.
Oh my gosh.
I like Popeye's chicken.
So good.
Popeye chicken do be good.
all right,
It
guys.
do.
What is happening?
We're talking about chickens.
Everyone likes chicken. Some like them alive, some like them in their belly. So
I like both.
I like them both.
Alive in your belly. I don't think that works that way.
No, not simultaneously.
I'd want one keep it alive so I can fatten it up. Get it nice and good.
What just happened?
Did he just
A
say
good
get it
chicken
good?
dinner. Get it real good.
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Because it's so big.
Oh, big.
Oh.
Make sure it's nice and healthy.
Okay.
Gotta be real.
So
It's
big.
gotta be real thick and hearty.
You
Oh my god.
bet you do like him thick, don't you?
I really do.
I mean, so do I. I don't see the problem here.
See?
I bet he likes
Nice.
you back.
Thick, juicy.
Oh my
So
gosh.
good.
Is this Dungeons and Dragons?
That's what I was curious on, but they're off of their own tangents again, so I was waiting.
This is cages and chickens, okay?
Oh my gosh. I think everyone's here though. We can probably get going.
I don't know. Is you gonna go on another tangent?
I don't
I
give a
make
shit.
no
Don't start.
promises.
Okay, at least you're honest.
All I know is that Honey and I are going to be worshipped
Oh,
here
Alex.
because we're druids. So what's up?
Oh, Alex said he was going to be a
Alex.
tiny bit late.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find my boat. Oh. All right. So this should be pretty darn simple. Last game, you guys flew into Ebonhold. While flying through Ebonhold, you guys decided to go on a very long tangent about all kinds of things. So you guys missed out on large amounts of story trying to show you guys an image of where we are. Now that you guys have been done posting all the stuff in member chat, I just posted a picture that roughly relates to the forest you are currently in on the way it looks in the day.
Ooh, mushrooms.
Ooh.
The entire
Yeah.
Those
place,
mushrooms were big.
the entire place is very vibrant colors that are abnormal for nature. The entire place has large creatures that should not exist due to the size. The whole place looks like Halloween never ends. That's the best way I can describe where you guys currently are.
So Halloween Town.
Kind of. When you
I'm
guys
living now.
finally decided to throw away your tangents for a short enough time, you guys were able to land your ship on a large silver petal from a plant that opened up. You found yourself in the city of Everlast. Here in the city of Everlast, you learned quickly that they are very appreciative of druids, and the city is made of silver. There's very little else you actually know about this place, but they are more than happy to tell you. So, speaking of this, the two druids ran off with the first dwarf they saw. They don't even know if he's a druid. They just said, "Oh, you're covered in some sort of decorative armor, and you like druids. We're going with you." So there he
Sounds about right.
goes. The rest of your team is going through decamp. So, the 4 remaining guards ask you to politely walk with them to decontamination area, where they will investigate to see if you are their shifter enemies or not. Who's all going? Who's staying? Who's throwing a fit?
Going.
Going.
Why wouldn't we go?
He's going to
Maybe
say,
you all
well,
want to throw
what do you mean
fits.
decontamination?
Exactly, Jester. There we go.
Oh, you should have known that answer from the beginning, though.
That's why I was asking.
I think he was egging me on.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I wasn't going to say anything until he said something.
A white robed
You caused half your own problems.
A white robed female steps from around a corner. She has a large red cross around or on a bandana that's wrapped tightly to her left arm. As she walks closely, you notice she is very young, but her hair is also white.
How young?
For a dwarf,
Yeah.
probably still just early adulthood.
All right.
So older than you, yes.
All right. K's in the house. Someone catch a case. All right.
Oh
All right.
no.
Anyways,
Oh no.
this
What
lady
does that
walks up.
mean?
This lady walks up and says, We're going to see if you have any contaminations that you may have acquired while crossing through the plains of Ebonhold. We understand that you took a flying ship, but there's always an option. Now, your druid friends are usually immune to some sort of diseases, so they're going to go through their own inspections, but you guys, we understand nothing about you, so we are going to be very careful. The process shouldn't hurt. There's a few holy rituals we're going to perform around you, as well as make sure that you're in full contact of silver to make sure it doesn't sting or burn you all on its own. So, really simple. Would you please follow us this way?
Decontamination.
K's going to
Decontamination.
say. K's going to say. I'll go if I can take you out on the.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Fuck.
She looks back at Ethan standing near you and goes, well, Owen, how does your girlfriend see about this?
Like, it's like but first of all, I am single. Like, and I'm still trying to take you out on a date.
We'll see if you're worthy. We'll put you through level 2 decontamination.
He said,
Oh, no.
all right.
I'm
That one is gonna hurt.
surprisingly worried.
Decontamination.
Ethan's gonna turn to Kay and just like, Mr. K, why did you
What's up?
call me your girlfriend?
But I don't know. Dwarves are weird. But they don't. Kaysen whispers like sometimes they don't get so they like they're weird sometimes. You gotta. I don't know.
I'm not a girl, and while we may be friends, I certainly do not belong to you.
Exactly. Just by remember that when she says that again.
Okay, so the guards gently, two behind, two in front, lead you guys to the decontamination area. It's through a very odd spiral staircase. Odd being that looks similar to a spiral staircase, but there's this glowing line that seems to pulse, but it's not a light source, even though it generates light. It's not like any flame or magic you've ever seen. When you do get to the bottom, you watch as this line dips down into the floor and then follows itself to the center of this large circular room. The lady then stops at the bottom and says, "Well, if you will all please stand in the middle of this room next to that glowing circle, I'll be beginning the process of decontaminating all of you."
Decontamination.
Yeah, it's
Decontamination.
the walk. He's just gonna walk right up to where he's supposed to. Just think like, I'm gonna get me a date.
Oh my gosh.
I'm very worried.
Oh.
And by the way, I have
Ethan's
a
gonna
plus.
like do an
Here's
arcana check on the circle. He wants to know what exactly is this thing.
You can't tell much magic about it. It seems very natural, but you can't place a finger on where it might come from in nature. There's a possible chance that this thing comes from another dimension.
Wisp is very enthusiastically following orders because decontamination is always a good thing. When you work underground in a
That's right.
when you work underground,
fun note for the DM.
decontamination.
I have a plus 12 to persuasion.
Okay.
Oh no.
So once all of you are inside the room, you'll notice that she steps back up the stairs a couple steps, and some silver bars jet from the ground and lock themselves up as if now you are all in a prison. The light
Aww.
then jettisons outward from that circle in the middle, and it goes up and forms a cage around you. Cage of lights, mind you. The rest of the materials obviously still look silver. So she says, if you guys wait, a shaft will be opening up just over there, and this is where our priests will begin casting their rituals. I think there's one running late, and we have to wait for all of them to arrive. So if you'll please just make yourselves comfortable. And she pushes something on the wall, and a hole opens up, and she says, there's some food laced with silver over in that corner, and some water laced with garlic also in there. Have as much as you like. Make yourselves comfortable. We'll be back in a bit.
And
I have no problem with the water, but ingesting silver seems like a bad idea for normal people as well.
Don't worry, it's very granulated. It shouldn't affect any non-werewolf creature.
It won't have any effects on tieflings, right?
Do you
I
know, I've
mean,
never tested one.
Oh,
This will be fun to find out.
yeah. I'm just
What?
gonna stick to my water skin.
I pull out some dragon jerky and I hand it to you.
Thank you. Like, slowly munches on it.
When you said that they were gonna be doing some rituals, is it the kind of religious rituals that we're going to be doing? Because I think I don't think it would be nice to go into another religion.
Well, I am not going to be indoctrinating you into another religion. You can still feel free to worship whatever god you like. There may be some divine magic used from our gods, but it will only be there to see if any of you are using any magic to disguise your true identities. We're going to be using spells to see if any of you are poisoned, need some sort of cure for, poisons and other illnesses. More than happy to deal with you there. We're also going to, check to see if there's any demons inhabiting any of your bodies. So, therefore, as he brings up tieflings, there's a small chance. But, we don't.
What was that last part?
Demons. We don't need any summoning demons in this area.
Kay is gonna blink and be like, I need to be excused.
Well,
What do you mean by that?
Kay is gonna say, but I've made friends with a lot. But I've shaken hands with a lot. And he's looking dead in the eyes at a lot of demons, and I'm not sure what this will do to me or them the next time I summon them. So
Oh, you have demon germs.
well, that's okay. We'll cleanse
But you're
those
not
germs
possessed.
off of you. As long as you're not
Yeah.
possessed by any demons or have demon blood, we'll be fine.
Kay is going to
Devil
Can I
blood
have
here.
some help?
Yeah.
Kay is going to be thinking to himself like, just like, but I hope I didn't become buddy with any of the demons.
Hopefully my 4 arms don't just make me combust.
Oh.
Well, we'll see. Like I said, they'll be here shortly. And she turns around and walks off. On the other hand,
Oh
the
no.
two druids are being escorted by this one guy, walks them up to the top of this amazingly silver tower. From up at the top, it also looks like a giant bird cage. And he points off to the side and he says, "You see that large green gem over there? That gem powers this whole city."
How does the gem power a city?
Ah, good question. See, we found this gem inside one of the rifts in the Shadowlands. It's a material that's very hard to find over there, but it exists, as far as we know, only in the Shadowlands. That is called Everlight. That stone itself produces a form of light that can even pierce the Shadowlands. When you're in there, it is so bright that you can't even see.
I'm gonna
There
nudge.
is no question on how are you able to get the rock?
I'm gonna nudge Silhani and be like, "Good thing Grim is in here, otherwise he'd try and steal it."
Right. Yeah, good luck. That one stone alone weighs a couple thousand pounds, so
Like
took-
that would deter Grim.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, no, our old friend would steal the clothes off your back and then try to sell them to you. But I loved him.
well, either way, this is what protects us at night from the rest of Ebonhold. When we close up the petals of the city, it continues emanating its light that pushes away most of the evils from the Shadowlands from being able to get in here. You got some of the minor evils, such as the shifters, which we're always looking out for, that can still potentially get in, as you may be able to get in and out. So we have to just be careful of those, but it keeps away most everything else. So as you two are honored guests for being druids,
I'm also assuming we shifted back, or we just been chilling as panthers.
I mean, I would have shifted back.
Okay.
the queen of this city would like to have a few words with you, if you don't mind. And at that moment, the priest that the other party had seen is now standing behind you. It says, "Welcome, friends. What are two esteemed druids such as yourselves doing from here?"
Honestly, we were traveling through, saw these giant silver flowers, and we're like, "Ha, neat!" And then we showed up.
Not many travelers out.
Well, we're trying to kill dragons.
Ah, we do happen to have a dragon problem.
The one
Not
that's
for
stuck
long.
doing the same thing over and over again?
Oh no, not him. I mean, he would be a problem, but obviously he's stuck in one of the many time loops in the area.
Yeah, it's almost fun watching it. Like it's like a movie.
Have you heard of a shadow dragon?
Is that like when a dragon's flying over and then you look at the ground and then there's like this big dark area and then that?
Lingor nods his head in agreement. That has to be it.
Obviously not. Okay. Shadow dragons are basically one of your more powerful dragons. They are made of pure shadow. They do have a time limit that they can survive because they're not meant to survive outside of the Shadowlands. But this shadow dragon is moving back and forth between the Shadowlands and our world. I'm not sure if he's controlled by somebody else or not. It seems like there may be a dark wizard or something in the Shadowlands, um, making him do his evil deeds. But basically, he has all the powers of shadow, and he's a massive dragon here to kill all of us. So if you're hunting dragons, that's who you'd be hunting in this area. Killing him will, of course, stop the time loops, freeing the bone dragon.
Hey, Rangor,
Yep.
we have to collect like the hearts and stuff, right? But if something's made of pure shadow, it probably doesn't have a heart, so that's probably not on our list, right?
I mean, I wouldn't think so, but it might be. So we should get a jar just in case to capture some of the smoke.
Okay.
Very clever druids you are. Do you mind, what circle did you come from?
Well, that's a difficult question.
More of a square, to be honest.
I prefer
Triangle,
the
maybe.
trapezoid type.
You stopped them in their track. That was great.
I get it.
Well, it's real complicated because I was from the Greymane Empire circle of the forest, and we were kept to ourselves until a red dragon killed everybody but me, and then I killed the red dragon in vengeance, and a fire burned so bright in me that I now call myself a child of the flames. And I don't know, I kind of like I'm in this weird thing where I don't know if I'm a circle because there's like no one else with me, or if like I've been staying awake late at night thinking about this, and you've really brought it to my attention, and I just
It sounds like a very well made up excuse for not having an answer immediately. But I applaud your efforts. I clearly see you have a circle of your own. I mean, your friend Rangor here, he is not part of your circle, I would assume. He should be.
yes. See, that was one of my questions. Like, can I have a circle if it's not all druids? Because I really think my friends are my circle, but like I don't. I've always known that circles are all druids.
You
so
clearly never grew up in a druid society before.
No, I've only grown up in a druid society, and this is my first time in the real world, and it's fucking scary.
Druid circles are built of druids because of the way that they live. That's how they form their power. You train the other druids. It's like growing growing a plant. You're growing your family. Now, your friends may live in the grove with you, which is, the home of the druids, your grove, but your circle is who supports you and gives you power as other druids do. They help you learn about the earth and the creatures within it.
Yeah, but see, like when I was born, I was born into a circle because, like, I mean, I'm just a fucking kid, but like, in the grand scheme of like gnomes being kids at 40 years old, it's really weird. But like, I don't know. It feels weird because like when I was born, there was like 3 elders and they kind of like helped everybody, but like everybody's dead. There is no elder.
It sounds like you're the elder now.
Oh, but that's a lot. That's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, well, either that or your friend Rangor here is, unless he came from a whole nother circle and plans to go back. A druid may change circles whenever they wish.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about my circle.
Is there such a thing as like a joint circle? Like, could there be like 2 different circles in one circle?
There are several like that, although they're more like an Olympic type circle. Get it? The Olympics, multiple rings.
Oh my gosh.
Well, in our society here, there's definitely people like that. We have many different druids of different backgrounds from different circles. So if you wish to remain, you may join our circles. We do specialize in the elemental natures of our druidism. So shaping stone and conjuring elementals is what we prefer to do. And that's how we move this giant flower petals. And the more druids we have, the bigger the flowers can grow.
So, how do I learn about this elemental mastery type stuff? What's up?
It takes many years to master.
I've got plenty of those left.
So, and that brings me to another question that I wasn't going to ask because I was going to be nice, but we haven't met the queen yet. We're just talking to you. I really don't know your name. Hi, I'm Salhani. But, is this living?
Very good question. Yes, I'm Queen Yazimith.
Oh, suddenly we're in the queen's chambers. Hi. I thought we were talking to a priest that was behind us. When did this happen?
I am a priest. I am not actually a druid. And unlike most of the other dwarves in this area, I do like to show my femininity because we deal with multiple races, and it's easier for them to address me as queen when they can tell that I am female by their standards.
I'm sorry. I curtsy. I thought you were just like a priest. Like I wasn't like. I didn't realize I was speaking to royalty. I would have watched my tongue a little bit better, been a little less stupid.
It's okay. I expect this of the druids. I am not a druid. But we definitely, like I said, have a very large circle of druids. I believe by my count there's 150 of them here in this city.
150 circles or 150 druids?
150 druids.
Okay, because like 150 circles, I don't think I know that many elements.
A lot of solid Venn diagram.
Right? No, this would be the largest druid grove I'm aware of. So, if that helps, we definitely have room for more.
Yeah, Kay is gonna look over at the queen and say, "Oh, so you're the queen." Then he's gonna say,
I don't
Queen,
think you're
doesn't know.
right.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
just Hani and Raggy
Yeah,
that
I
are
think
there.
that's
You're
right.
like
"Oh,
You're all
decontamination.
still. You're all in decontamination.
Stop hitting on everyone, damn it!
She looks at his horn and she goes, I apologize. I have sworn off alcohol as per my religion demands it, as well as taken several vows of chastity. One was obviously not enough. I was a little frisky in my younger age. Anyways.
That
Can't relate. Like, you know, everyone's got their demons.
Shut up.
But
I mean, that sounds like a dwarf.
Right.
Won't lie.
she looks at you and goes, but should you ever choose to become part of my faith, I may take you up on a more interesting conversation, if you get my drift.
What is your faith? Because I find myself to be very religious too. I'm just curious.
Oh, I believe in the Platinum Dragon, and we follow his teachings.
Okay. So, but surely you guys have a Temple of Tarlin around here with all
Oh,
the druids?
absolutely. We have several.
Yes.
Tarlin is one of the largest religions in this area.
Yes, the whole Golden Trinity, I'd assume.
Most of it. We do have the statues for everybody so they can, but we do not look nicely upon some of the Trinity. I'm sure you are aware of the Trickster, and
I've had my run-ins with a Trickster, let me tell you.
yeah, he's going
He was really tricky.
to tell you is over just staring at the door for the contamination room. He's like,
that'd be
Dang.
really easy, except for he's underground and she's up in the sky. Anyways,
Oh man.
they're in a tall tower that looks like a bird cage on top. All right.
Mhm.
So she continues explaining. The druids here, they protect us primarily at night. Obviously, it takes a lot of their power to open and close the flower, but because it is a living flower, it is living. The druids coat the petals of the flower at night with the silver. And then during the day, when we open it up for bloom, it absorbs as much of the sun as possible. And this is how we keep it alive. And between all of our druids, naturally being able to communicate with the plants and assist them in growing, we also have the other side of the druids who can manipulate the silver and stones and other things necessary to help this plant that is obviously now too heavy for its own good to open and close naturally.
Okay, I can understand that.
Makes sense to me.
So, now, quick question, because I really feel like you should have dawned on me earlier. Where were our friends?
Oh, I locked them in the basement until you guys were ready to watch them be decontaminated.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. I would do that too.
Yeah, no, I mean, some of them haven't showered in days.
Oh, they'll definitely be getting a
Except-
shower. I can smell it
except
even on
for
this
the-
one over here.
Except for the boy, girl thing, it showers and cleans itself quite frequently. It's like the cleanest one out of all of them.
And
This
I
coming
assume you're
from
the
the
dirtiest.
two of you that don't like bathing whatsoever. Just saying, how dare you?
I bathe whenever I go to a church and they force me. Okay.
Exactly.
I don't even bathe when forced by Ethan. I still.
Yeah. You just freaking bath and then immediately jumped in the mud.
Yes.
It's one of those things like it takes
Ethan
one to
just
know one.
cleaning up after everybody.
Oh my god.
Like Rangor and Sahani will be walking, like leaving mud and stuff like that on the trail, and then Ethan's behind them with a broom and little dustpan. Be like, God, I hate these guys.
Oh, okay. See, when I think trail, I think dirt trail, and so you're talking about mud on a dirt trail with Ethan cleaning up the mud from
Well-
the dirt trail.
Well, trail,
Uh-huh.
cobbled road, whatever.
Even when we walk in town,
Tomato, potato.
leave
Oh my
footprints.
god. That's my. Anyways, moving on.
But no, yeah, let's go. Let's.
So
go.
exactly how are we getting cleaned?
No.
Yes.
That's getting cleaned. We're watching.
Well, we gotta watch them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Do you have hoses? I like hoses.
One of them needs a hose.
Okay. Well, as you two are obviously ready to begin with the cleansing ceremony, please follow me, and we'll take you to the priest's chambers. This is where you'll be able to watch your friends in the cleansing process. You can even definitely suggest methods on their cleaning materials. So, we'll go on down there, and she leads you back down the silver tower that you're in, except for she makes you take an elevator instead of all the stairs. And it drops you straight to this chamber. It must be how she got up there so fast. Not that you guys would know, but there it is. And inside this chamber, you see 3 other elven women dressed in a similar outfit to what the queen is wearing. And she points at them and says, "These are my handmaidens. They come with me everywhere. They are also very high-ranking in our church. Please show them as much respect as you can. They're going to fill you in on today's proceedings. Make sure that when they ask you questions, you speak very clearly and loud so that everybody can hear you. And if you walk over here as well," and she points at the wall, and she says, "when you push this button that has a handprint on it, see my hand, shape of my hand? I know that, little girl, you are disabled mentally. So just remember, shape of your hand opens the window. When you push the button, the window opens up and you'll see your friends."
Okay, no, I'm now slightly offended. I am mentally handicapped in the sense that I don't know how the world works. I know how to open my fucking hand.
I can tell that, but what I can see as well is you need help. And these ladies are definitely going to help you. And all of you guys on the other side of the wall can now hear any words from this moment on. Okay. So she points to the handmaidens again and says, "Ladies, will you please assist these two people in the cleansing process? First of all, Selhani, I would like you to go stand in that circle furthest from us, and you two maidens, go take him over there. And Rangor, you're going to go to the circle on the other side of the room, and those maidens are going to take you over there."
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Is everybody ready?
Nope, but let's do it anyway.
Okay.
Open my hand.
Thank you for showing me your palm. I understand that it's very difficult for you, but to see your friends, you got to push the button on the wall that looks like your hand.
Here, high five.
Oh
I
my
open my hand
gosh.
and then close it, all but 2 fingers, but it's my first finger, my pinky.
And it opens up anyways. And your party now sees you both standing inside these circles. And as you push this button, they watch as a bright light shines from your feet and then slowly moves up until it touches the ceiling. You will also notice that as Selhani had her hand out in defiance, just being Selhani, her hand was forcibly pulled back into the circle, as that's how the spell works. So she pushes her own button and looks out upon the group of that's inside the big circle. All right, attention please, everyone. I believe these are your two friends that were removed from your party earlier. They are now in the detention cells. So, first of all, I can do anything I would like to them. So hopefully, if there are any problem seekers in your party, you will not cause any problems, or else these people will be punished for you.
Boy, I just
what?
want to point out that Hani was dancing. Like in my head, she's just like doing a little jig.
And first of all, to show all of you that I mean no harm, but I have to prove what we're capable of doing. These two are getting a bath. And she pushes another button and water just starts spraying down on you like a really heavy shower head.
Wait, on who?
On Rangor and Selhani. No, it's like the whole circle from the roof, just water everywhere.
Wait, and Kay can see this?
Yes, you can watch them getting drenched.
Kay is going to just bust out laughing. Just full on laughter. Hand on one knee, one hand pointing to them, the full everything.
Ah, shoot.
Two of the maidens, one on each side, kind of make a waving motion as a hand comes off of their hand, so that it's glowing blue, and it picks up a scrub brush and goes into the circle and starts trying to scrub both Selhani and Rangor.
I'm using my ninja moves that I learned from Solaris' teacher to fight off the scrub brushes.
Roll acrobatics.
Don't think I won't do this.
The hand's having a very hard time, so unless you roll that one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job running from it. All right. Rangor
So we actually
obviously
see them
accepts
at this
it.
point, right?
Oh, you're watching all this.
Yeah.
Lisa's just gonna shake her
Ethan just
head.
nodding like, yeah, this happens. This happens when you
Wait.
try to clean them.
Posted a
Like,
GIF
Kay
of what
is going to
Frangler's doing.
randomly stop laughing and then look over at Mitsu and say, "Wait, are they going to do that to us?"
Probably. Something
Kay,
like that.
Kay is going to just start running around the room panicking.
I've got my bar of soap, so I'm ready.
And 3 arms to hold someone down.
Exactly. You're staying here, Kay.
Kay is just going to like dash up to a corner and just lurk there, just staring at the group.
The queen then
Whispers.
says, "If you would like, I will. When they are done being cleaned, we can proceed. In the meantime," as she waves her hand, "those baths that are now appearing around your feet, and you notice as several baths start coming up from the floor at different locations. So not like directly under each of you, but just around the room."
Oh, you mean they're not gonna just drop us in water? That's nice of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
She goes, "Each of these baths come with a pull-around curtain, and you see the staff are there where you can just pull the cloth around and snap it on the other side. I will have one maiden standing nearby for when you're done taking your bath. But if you'd like, please, each of you, bathe in this water. Especially you, Red Man, who keeps throwing a fit and saying that there's something demonic inside you. You're our most suspicious person right now."
Not demonic, fiend. You see the arms? You see the horns? You see this tail?
Please.
Makes you very suspicious.
Shut up, Raggy.
It's simple soap and holy water with a slight lace of garlic.
I don't want to smell like garlic.
Oh, don't worry. The soap will give you a very nice flowery scent.
See, I've got my own
That sounds disgusting.
bar of soap
Flour
with it.
and garlic.
What holy water this
overrides.
is?
Yes, it's holy water.
Kay
We'll
is going
drink
to
the
my
garlic
God.
water. Does the bath have to be garlic? Seriously, if we drink
Would
the
you-
garlic water,
Well, if you
Would you
drink
like
the
to
garlic
ins-
water,
Well,
we can
everybody-
definitely cleanse it and make it water. But
give me the
Missouri.
garlic water. I don't want to
Everybody
bathe in
is like,
garlic.
your fast
Missouri.
is already in the bath.
Yeah. Missouri, would you like
Yeah.
to smell like nutmeg?
Oh my gosh! I just don't want to smell like garlic mixed with flowers. That sounds disgusting.
she goes,
I
got
okay.
my
want to
nutmeg.
say-
Garlic is amazing, so
She
Yeah.
points.
Flowers?
I call dibs on the big one.
The lady
Start.
points
Ah,
to the
I'll
corner of
chug
the
the
room.
water. Just give me something without garlic to bathe in. I'm more than happy to bathe, but
Mizu,
Water.
it is fine. And see that blue ring behind you, the bathtub that is now glowing with a blue ring around the top? That one will now have clean water in it. Please
Okay.
go bathe in
I'll
that
go
one.
over there.
The lavender flavored or scented soap is in the back.
Yes.
Yes, it does taste like lavenders as well, but
Don't eat
hinted
it.
with
It
soap.
doesn't
I
taste
would
like
not.
it.
I would definitely not eat it. It tastes very bad.
Lavender and nutmeg. This sounds amazing. Yes, I'm going to go grab that. All right.
It is also just okay. Anyways, those of you who are not
And garlic.
crazy,
What? I like my routine.
I'm
You
just
see
saying,
this?
you're doing
I need
lavender,
to make for sure my hair does not go all floofy.
lavender, nutmeg, and garlic. That's
Hey,
not a good combination of
this
smells.
point
It's look. It's just like banana in a smoothie. You're just trying to overpower the other ingredients.
Oh my god!
Okay?
With which one?
Whispers already splashing away.
With the lavender.
Ethan is not inside the bath.
I'll
Surprisingly
get you.
Kay
Alright.
is stripping down into his shorts. He has shorts under his pants. Don't question him.
as you all,
Don't question him. And then he's going to get into the tub.
that's an
You
improvement
know,
from
this-
Grim.
This is a real question I haven't asked myself. If Luce just wears a loincloth. Let's just say he does. What's that?
He likes
Hey,
going
he's
commando. Lucius
Not
totally
Kay
really.
reminds me of Commando
is
guy.
keeping his curtain open and just looking at the queen as he's washing himself.
This is weird. I'm putting up the shower curtain.
Oh yeah, shower curtains
Yeah,
already
we
been
have
wrapped around me
shower
too.
curtains.
In the
I'm
non-garlic
excited
smelling bath
already.
water.
He's just staring intensely as he's bathing himself, like
Exactly. He's staring
Keeping
at
eye contact with the one he's hitting on.
maintaining eye contact.
yeah. Kay is thinking like,
Why?
"Yay!"
Okay. Once everybody gets in the bath, the queen looks at Rangor and says, Rangor, obviously you were allowed yourself to be bathed, so you may now go out there and distribute this bundle of carrots to everyone. Please make sure they're chopped finely and dropped into each person's tub. Thank you.
When did Kay hear
Ethan's
this,
not a
Wait, why are you putting?
making soup?
Kay
Are we?
is
Is that why there's garlic in the water?
Ethan's still at the side of the tub, just having his hand up, waiting to be acknowledged.
I don't think nutmeg works well with soup, so they're gonna have to deal with.
No, nutmeg might taste good depending on the flavor of soup. Oh my
But
god.
with garlic, I don't think so.
No, not with garlic. You're right.
What is your response to this request?
Oh,
Did Rangor mute himself?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were waiting for Ethan because Ethan was talking.
Oh, I'm going to, but I want to know what your response is so before I can.
actually,
I mean, as long as everyone, I guess, isn't going to be soup, I'm okay with it.
I realized something. Lucius is free-balling, but he's just gonna cast invisibility so you guys can't see on himself.
Use the curtain.
Nope. He's just cast invisibility. He's like, you don't get to see.
Oh my god.
wait. The tech magic. Can he still see him?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Technically,
can
You
see
see
the
him.
outline.
detect magic is not the same as being able to see an invisible person. You
You're
see
right.
the aura.
Exactly.
But you
Okay,
do
so
not see the
I can
person.
see his aura. Okay.
Yeah.
Kay is going to tilt. Is going to lean his head back to lean his head back
That's creepy, Chester. Fuck.
as his eyes change colors, and you say, "Like, I can see a magic."
Oh my god.
Yes, but you can't see my dick. And that's what matters. Now, stop being weird.
He's been hitting on everything, so it makes sense. Never mind.
Kay is going to give a little. Kay is going to say, "I can't see it yet." He's a wink before
I guess
sitting up.
you used to be the normal one.
Hey, you can lick your lips suggestively.
Oh
That
my
will freak him
God.
out.
No, he's going to save that for the queen.
Oh.
Ethan's just watching everybody and just like, is this what friends do to each other?
Oh no, it's not Ethan. E. Technically, we can't call him Ethan anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Please, this is.
so as Rangor is out throwing carrots over the tops of the curtains into your pole, the lady says, "Oh, child, you have a question. How can I help you?"
What god is this holy water from?
Oh, I bless the water myself. It is divine water from the blessing of the Platinum Dragon.
Will it have any strange reactions to somebody who is not of that faith?
No, absolutely not. It may, however, make you feel very uncomfortable, very hot skin. But it will definitely turn your skin pink with purple spots if there is a demon inside of you.
Something else.
What's something else?
Oh.
What if instead of there being a demon, there is so to speak. Um, um, a piece of a demigod?
Demigod. Well, we've never had any demigods in here, but I would assume that a demigod by himself, as long as he's not possessed by another form of creature from the fiery plains of hell, would in some way be immune to any of the effects because he himself may bless the water as well.
Hayes is going to say, what if, and you said that if you made deals with them before, you're still good?
Oh, you're good. Your skin might still turn pink and you might be very hot for a while. The water tends to boil if you've been rubbing on demons for a while, but once you're clean, it'll absolve you.
Yeah.
As long as you're not
say,
possessed.
Kay's going to explain if that's how come the skin is bubbling so much.
Yes. So, honey, if you quit dodging that brush, I would let you out sooner. You look like a drowned rat.
Refuse!
Honey, take a bath so we can get this through.
I refuse! There's no dirt! It's too clean!
Come on, honey, just do it a little bit, please. I'll let you play with Camille.
Oh, speaking of your dragon, I understand he's not in a bath for some reason. This is okay. If you would like, he may join Hani in Hani's bath.
Honey, will you take a bath with Camille and behave? Okay. I'll gesture for Camille to go and join Hani.
All right. As Camille goes near the wall, a door opens up and he passes right in, and him and Hani start loving on each other inside the shower.
That's a weird way to phrase that.
I mean,
Very weird way.
I'm watching
I
her
know
get
how-
licked with this giant dragon tongue as she's trying to pet him and kind of sort of push him off, but playfully.
No.
Okay. I didn't know Camille licked, but okay.
Well, you didn't.
Neither did we, but we do now.
Nobody really talked about Camille's normal habits, so now I'm turning him into a cat-like dog that flies.
And this is why I'm invisible.
Camille knows where you are.
Kay's going to say, I can still see your magic.
Oh my gosh.
Stop bringing that up. You can't see my dick.
Speaking of
The
that,
outline. So, I mean,
Technically, wouldn't magic be much more of an intimate thing to see rather than just a physical appendage?
No, because it's just invisibility. Stop trying to make things weird, little child.
speaking of
Kay's
which,
going to,
to
Kay's
Kay,
going,
She's gonna poke her head out of the shower curtain and say, "It's just a dick. Get over yourself."
I have dignity.
Oh my god.
I'm not
this coming
showing
from
you guys
Wisp.
my
Just saying.
dick.
stick with us long enough, you'll get rid of that.
Ethan also summons Kevin.
Okay.
No.
who's Kevin again?
Owl.
My
Oh.
doggo.
Did I?
No, my owl is Jennifer.
Oh, sorry.
How many animals do you have?
Yes.
Enough to make him happy.
I totally forgot to give you those other 2 sheets, by the way, but I'll add them now.
Oh, and I forgot. I
Thank
didn't get my my magic item with the.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about, so all good.
We got magical items.
I have no idea anymore. I know
Item
I owe
house.
Ethan an item or something, but I never got around to it this week. I was busy.
Alchemist stone.
There you go. And I'll get to it.
It's cool. Take your
Don't have to
time.
do this.
But yeah, Ethan's gonna summon Kevin.
Okay. I just gave you the sheet. It'll be popping on your screen here shortly. So
Kevin's
Kevin
gonna get
to
into the
be?
bar. Yes.
now she has.
Jennifer gonna take a bath?
No, I'm checking if Kevin's gonna be okay because she said something about weird magic, and Ethan knows his magic, and E knows his magic is weird, so he's gonna try and see if Kevin will be affected first.
Kevin doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all.
Okay. Well, now he's washing a doggo. Soon he's gonna be washing an owl.
Kay, on the other hand, as you're looking around, it's not only Lucy that is glowing, but now you're seeing Kevin that's glowing, and you're seeing her owl that's glowing, and Rangor seems to be dropping magical something in the water, and he's glowing.
Kay is going to say so much magic. Oh, this is a lot.
Okay. And the queen says, "All right, Rangor, when you're done throwing those carrots into the water, when you finish everybody, can you come back here real fast? We got to start phase 2 as soon as they're done with their baths. We'll be waiting on Ethan."
Take one of the carrots and just flick it out of the tub. And says, "I'm not a soup."
Whis eats her carrot.
It's
just like,
Although it crunches and tastes
With
good,
garlic, carrots and garlic water.
and soapy water too, I'm assuming. Anyways, as
she
it still
ate shoe leather. I don't think this will matter as much to her.
Not at all. As she starts biting the carrot, she notices it's definitely crunchy and tastes kind of like a carrot, but it doesn't seem to fill her belly at all.
I head out of the shower curtain and I wave the half-eaten carrot and I say, ma'am, there's something weird about your carrot.
That's fine. Keep eating them.
Okay.
Not at all weird.
Continue to eat it.
What the hell is going on? Oh my gosh.
I'm glad I'm
Hey, you
invisible.
give Whis the bath and you toss her some food, of course she's gonna eat the food.
It's true. No, I get where it's coming from. It's just...
Do any of you want some wine? We have some fresh, just grape wine for now. I don't have anything more potent.
Kay's going to raise his hand and say, "Right here."
Absolutely. So, honey, when you're done with your bath, can you please take this wine out to your friends? There's a glass for each.
Am I still just...
I'm not drinking or eating anything.
I don't trust this shit.
Ethan's not even in the bath. He's just bathing his doggo.
It's okay.
You're gonna have like wet doggo smell around.
All of you, when you're done with your bath, you may venture into the second room right over there. Those of you who don't take the bath, please remain around this room until the bath has been taken or other necessities are needing to be done.
Decapitation. I mean, decontamination. That's the word.
That's right. That's right. Most of you are pretty clean.
Decapitation.
I did not agree to that part.
I mean, talk about a way to just, like, really clean somebody. It's just kill them.
Get rid of the dirt from the neck up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that's really messy.
As long as you have somebody who can cast Spare the Dying and Gentle Repose, and then you cast Mending on the neck, and then Revivify, or, then you're good.
I don't think mending works on flesh like that.
Why not? Any rip or tear?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if it works on leather armor, it should work on skin.
That is very true.
We're not going to try to contemplate this. I'm not going to it.
I'm just going to put your head back on.
Oh my gosh.
So Honey mentions that to Whis one day when we're out of trouble and stuff. Whis is totally up for the experiment.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, so back to the game.
We could have then. Why didn't we use mending on Zone's fingers?
We didn't think of it.
Oh my gosh.
This is true, you didn't. But all right.
Fuck. Oh.
So as you guys are going out, I guess only Grim gets the wine. Delicious wine,
Yep.
by the way. Burns a little bit going down, but ultimately tastes amazing.
I have real wine.
Yes, you do. I remember you getting it last night.
I've got some
I have a glass right
black
now.
velvet and some Coke with lime.
I have
I
laid
want red velvet cake.
That sounds good too.
Okay, so in the game,
Yes.
This wasn't a complete tangent. We were talking about wine.
those of you who are done bathing, which one of you get up first?
Probably
I get
Wisp
out.
and then Mizu. Since Wisp started first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wisp and Mizu, as you venture into the next room, it looks very cozy. If there's a version of a couch in this world, that's basically what you're seeing. A very comfortable couch. There's even like a beanbag like obstacle right in the middle between two couches.
And there's
carpeted.
couches.
The floors are carpeted. I mean, everything looks very comfortable.
I jump onto the beanbag.
I call Camille back over to me.
For some reason, can't seem to hear you.
I can
Why?
see there's everywhere.
I walk back out and call for Camille again.
He's just sitting there, staring through the porthole, waiting. Nothing's happening.
I can't walk out of the room I just walked in.
Camille is looking at you from a wall behind you through a different porthole, so he can see you while you're sitting on the couch. He's not responding otherwise. He's just staring at you.
Once again, I can't walk out of the room where we just walked in.
No, you can walk back to the baths, but Camille's not in there. Camille is in a different room with Sahani now.
I go over
where
and
Sahani's technically handed out wine, but
to the people in the bath.
to one of the people in the bath.
So Camille would have been there.
Nope, left. He apparently didn't come out.
Why wouldn't he? I told him to stay with Hani.
Yeah, he stayed with Hani. That was his order.
Whatever.
You'll understand later.
I hold up my hand and push a button.
And a window opens up. And all of a sudden, where Hani was standing over next to Grim, being weird, more so than normal, he's all of a sudden standing next to Camille, looking through a window, staring at the backside of Mizu while she's hollering for Camille.
I wouldn't continue hollering if he's not coming. And if I see him staring at me, I'm not going to keep yelling for him.
Well, just telling you, he's now in the room. Sort of. Not really in the room, behind the wall, looking at you while you're in the
for
room.
Camille later.
He can't seem to get through the wall. He is excited when you do make eye contact with him, though.
Wags its dragon tail.
I'll give him the scritches.
Yep, you definitely see Hani playing with him.
That's fine. That's what I asked him to do.
Okay.
I got Hani to take a bath and we could move on.
I kinda? Okay. I want to lick your dragon.
Do it.
That's not weird at all.
Do it. He's clean
No,
now.
that's totally weird, but I could see Hani doing it, so, I mean...
Popped in my head and I have to do it, so...
You
Roll a
turn into an
Constitution
animal all the
saving
time.
throw.
Really?
I'm saving throw. I'm good at those.
Camille just took a bath.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
The holy water? Maybe?
I'm not good at those.
10. Great. You definitely feel weird as from behind you, one of the maidens hit you in the back of the head with a big bag full of what felt like rocks. She said, "Quit it! Stay on task!"
Kimmel's gonna grumble a little bit at him. Because he's supposed to watch out for Hani and play with him.
So play with him. But she's trying to keep him on task. All right. You two, please have one of these books of ours and read all you would like until the rest of your party arrives, and we'll start the second test. This is a much simpler, less invasive a test.
Hey, handmaiden lady.
Yes.
So I never learned how to read. So will you read it to me?
Oh, but we're not giving you a book. Just stand in a circle and don't move.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, as Mizu is in the room next to Wisp or wherever she is, Wisp sees a small shelf come up from the floor, and it has large array of books. The one specifically there, closest to Wisp's face, are exotic books of love and romance.
Okay.
What else is there?
Isn't really interested.
What,
So we will just take a look and like, eh.
And one of the maidens looks at her and says, Is there nothing to find your liking there? What kind of book would you like? I'm sure we have something that would interest you. Those are just our most common ones that people like to read. Sometimes they're left here in this room for days because of their partners that don't want to take a bath.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do we have our stuff with us?
Oh yeah, you still have all of your stuff. They haven't taken anything away.
Okay. Then I'll just pull out my school book and I'll do some revision.
Absolutely.
Oh no, I'll pull up my music book and then I'll start to play the flute really badly.
Okay. She goes, absolutely. If you need a book on how to play that better, we definitely have those. Or, if you need anything that's not laced with silver or garlic, please tell me, and I will definitely get you some clean food and water now. You've passed the first test. You are obviously not glowing. Either of you, it seems.
I hand some dragon jerky to Wisp. We're good.
All right. Good to know. And they're just waiting for the rest of you now. You actually see two large eyes on the roof. Not looking directly at you guys, but they're kind of like focused on your team, and they're slowly getting bigger.
I pull out some of the dragon bones and I start trying to mash it into powder.
The rest of them, but go ahead. That's fine. Go ahead and roll a medicine check, I guess.
Medicine? Okay. Not sleight of hand or anything?
Nah. I mean, you're doing it out in the open, so.
Well, I meant like because
crafting. It's a crafting thing. Go ahead. You're just smashing stuff. Should be easy for you.
Yeah, but medicine does good. Oh.
She
looks at lagging. Did you see that?
I don't see anything.
Here, let me try again.
She looks at Rangor. Rangor, please go push Ethan into the water.
Yeah, I don't have very good experience around that kid.
Yeah, even better.
Yeah, last time I did anything to that kid, I nearly got stabbed.
Does Kay hear this?
Kay has no idea what she just said, if that's who you're asking about. If you're hearing about Rangor, he hears everything Rangor's saying.
As soon as he hears kid and stab, he's going to slowly turn his head towards Rangor and just stare.
I don't think Rangor opened his window, so she just saw Hani dancing with Camille.
Yeah, I never opened my window. So you can hear me, you just don't see me unless I'm still there doing the carriage thing.
Hey, okay, fine. Kay will stare. Kay, your windows don't matter, so it just means that Kay can see you, but you can't see him.
What if I see you first?
You'd have to open your blinds for that. Wait, never mind. You're too far away. I wouldn't be able to do that. Wait, are they shorter than 30 feet away from me?
No. Rangor
Come on,
is not.
Well, if you insist. Ringor will walk over and attempt to push Ethan in.
Okay. Ethan, are you going to allow this to happen?
He's pushed us
Not.
sometimes.
What was that?
Ethan doesn't trust the water. Ethan doesn't trust a lot of things. The last
Right.
time he tried to do anything with religion, he got turned into a god, and after that, he got turned into another god.
That's fair.
That is very fair.
That is fair.
I mean, yeah.
Ethan, I need you to roll a wisdom saving check.
Wisdom saving throw or
Yep,
wisdom check?
saving throw. Sorry.
Okay.
Wait, is this about pushing Ethan in?
Ethan?
Yep.
You now...
The second anyone would have gotten close to Ethan, Kay would have stepped in the way and said, like, can I help you?
Ethan now took 2 damage and fell in the water.
Kay is going to look at the person who pushed him in and said, I suggest you jump in there.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
But Kay is like, are you sure?
Looks down at myself. Looks at the water. Down at myself. Yeah.
Okay.
What was attacking me?
Kay is going to take out a little note, write something down, and just stuff it into his pocket. Like, okay.
You hear Sahani. Nature!
Like, does Ethan know what exactly happened?
So Rangor walked up to Ethan and Rangor pushed
A nice, gentle
Ethan
push.
into the water.
And the 2 damage.
Ethan assumes it's from falling.
I
If
don't
it
like
helps,
that
it was
Ethan
force.
assumes.
It was force damage. If that helps.
Okay. Does Ethan fall completely inside?
Yes.
Okay, so do I need to roll anything to check if Everlett's still lit?
Oh, fuck.
I did not think about that one. Yeah. Roll a d20. Let's see what happens.
It's a dead body.
Oh no.
Great. I've killed Ethan.
Well,
Yes.
I guess
Well,
they
Grim's
were
no
all-
longer in the party. We need someone else to kill him, apparently.
Ethan.
You're a witch.
Ethan fell in the water, but was able to take Everett and like hold him up out of the water as splashed in. Kind of gets a giant gag of, the garlic water choked on as he's climbing back out. But Everett stays lit.
Kay would have looked
Okay.
at Ringor and said, just like, okay, good. The candle didn't go out. That saves you from another thing I'm going to do to you.
You don't even know what that means as that
From a
character.
candle going out.
Yes, he does. Grim has been telling Kay said when all the parts showed up that Grim has been telling him bits and pieces of his adventures.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, so Ethan
You
is
should
actually
really try this lavender.
the person who is inside the tub is gonna like come out and there's like he's splattering and he's hitting and just like what the who did that?
Rangor, who's
Kay is just going to point at Ringor like he did
I
it.
point at Kay.
Kay, if you really want to pull this, Kay, okay, you want to pull this card? Okay.
Oh.
Well, guess. Kay is
You
going to.
hit me? You hit me and
Kay
I
is going to point
Why?
at Ringor and say that he did it.
I'm still gonna point at him and be like,
And beat a nat 20 on persuasive.
"Oh no, there's no way I can do that.
He's just pointing.
I have a
He knows he's
minus
gonna fail.
3 in persuasion."
Yeah, I have a. And I picked Prodigy.
Actually, that's not bad for what you have.
I picked the feet Prodigy. So now
I feel like I should get like a plus 30 for this.
Why? What reason? Persuade us.
Because I didn't push him in.
That's nature.
He's telling the truth, I guess. Wait a second. Wouldn't it be deception instead of persuasion?
Yes.
Same thing to roll, though.
No,
I'm not
yeah.
deceiving you.
No, I'm not talking Rancor. I'm talking K.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Kay
probably
is
the
going to
still
say,
same bonus, but
Kay is going to say, but don't worry. When he goes to sleep, I got something for him.
fair enough. So,
Question mark, gonna like, kind of like, just still glaring daggers at Rangor. And then after that, he's just gonna start stripping in front of him.
as this happens, she makes her voice boom across the room. All right, now that Ethan's in the bath and Kay, since you're standing there, can you please make sure Ethan gets washed really well? You can protect him all you want. Rangor, I need to see you in the other room, so if you'll go over there where Mizu. Yes, thank you.
All right.
Take a seat while you're there.
Ethan
Kay is going to cast
glare
message
at
on
Kay
Rangor.
so hard. No, and Kay was the one that she asked her. Just glare at Kay or just like, I'm closing the curtains.
Like, that is perfectly fine. Kay's going to send a message to Rangor saying, think carefully.
They think carefully.
All right.
Sleep carefully.
I'm usually pretty careful when I sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Lucifer, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, as well as I need the same throw for Ethan.
Lucifer?
wait, what?
Lucy?
Yes, Lucius.
Lucius?
Whatever your name is, Lucius.
Sorry. Well, I'm still bathing. I mean,
I get that. I get that.
yeah. Just
I
a
failed
lot
it.
of surface area, you know?
Okay. You
Yeah, but
definitely, Lucy, you definitely feel a warming sensation, but you can't tell if it's you're kind of feeling drunk or if it's just the water temperature's increased a little bit. On the other hand, Ethan, you are noticing purple spots all over your skin.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm done. I'll be drying myself off.
Invisible self.
Yes.
I was gonna say no one can see, so
So all we see is
Wringing
a
my-
towel just kind of like...
Yeah.
no. Actually, because
Disappear.
it's invisible, the towel disappears.
Yeah.
Listen, I like
Just-
my description better.
Wrong.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
be wrong.
Wringing out my hair.
I can't help where he was.
Huh?
Closing into the world.
All right. Well, now that these others are all clean and are now going to join you in the reading room, Selhani, Rangor, will you guys both take a seat next to whomever you would like?
It's down next to Mizu.
Okay.
I sit next to Whip.
Okay.
Kay's going to sit next to Ethan.
Ethan's still in the bath. He's not coming out. He's turned purple, right? He's got purple spots.
Purple spots.
So
Yep.
he's gonna be just like,
Purple
get
people
out of
wear.
it, and then he's gonna dress in, this time he's gonna dress in his usual Woodman-son attire.
Oh, okay. Haven't done that in a while. The lady says, okay, Ethan, we're still not sure exactly that means exactly what we think it means. Can you please not go to their room, but meet me over here alone, just you and I, in this other room, and a door opens up.
Didn't he lose his name?
Yep.
Has
He
no
might
idea
have,
who
but she doesn't know
to.
that, and you guys keep saying that. Or E, or you guys said E, so she would be saying E. I apologize.
Yep, and I've
No, I
always been
think-
boy.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever you guys are calling him, she's repeating it to him right now.
Little boy.
Boy.
Little, yeah. E or kid.
Okay.
Let's see. I think Lucius has probably dropped the thing and he's fully clothed.
Okay. So she goes, Lucius, have you always been quite so pink?
I mean, I might have gotten a sunburn, but I don't think so.
And you didn't have any of the wine?
No, I didn't have any of the wine.
Okay, well
Like Kay's gonna say, what was wrong with the wine?
Well, normally when you drink too much wine, your skin turns a little more flush. You get a little woozy. Drunkenness.
Yeah.
He looks like he's experiencing some of those. He's a little off balance. His skin is definitely more flush than what I remember seeing before he went invisible.
Wait. I thought what color is Lucius again? Because I thought he was red, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Am I
red.
wrong? So how on earth can you? If he turned pink, how is that more flush?
It's like hot pink.
Yes, absolutely.
I am now hot pink Lucius.
That works.
Horns
I
and all.
accept it. I accept it.
He's washed
now
enough
canon.
of his color off that he's become lighter.
He's glowing.
It's like when you wash red clothes too much.
No, shit.
Well, I mean, this is a nice new look. I mean, I don't
Your
know
new
how to
name
feel
is
about
Pinky.
it. Please, no. I'm okay
You
with
show up,
Lucy.
Pinky?
All right,
Not,
Lucius.
no, we're not making this a thing.
Now who shall be the brain?
Wild man, no.
Wisp is the brain.
This is not. I hate this.
Their genes. Hold on. So they're laboratory mice. Their genes have been spliced. There's
No.
Pinky and the brain.
All right, we're moving on. Jeez, wow.
And you're welcome.
You're like
It's
I
not
need
every
to
day.
take psychic damage from this vicious mockery.
I feel like you guys as bards should be taking after me because I just got a lot of the party to start singing. So
It doesn't take much to get me to sing, though. I like singing.
Anyway, so back to the thing. Lucy, we have a special chair over there near Mitsu. If you'll please go, go sit in that throne-like looking chair. It's made of pure silver and looks like a throne. I'm sure it'll be easy to see.
Sounds good.
Thank you very kindly.
I'm gonna sit down, lay two of his arms on there, and then have two of the other arms just,
Yes.
cross fingers.
That
Honestly.
works.
I just posted a gif of what your chair looks like with you in it.
Yeah, I'm very worried.
Oh no. Let's see, where is it? Oh, I missed a couple of pictures here.
Oh my gosh! Right?
Singing in the shower, that's a good one. Oh, drowned kitty. That looks like Ethan.
Yep, that's Ethan.
That works, Rangor. That works great. Because as he gets comfortable in his chair, you guys see silver straps start locking him in place.
Oh. Does Kay have the other sending stone? We had some sending stones, right? Ethan kept. Was it for everybody? Like only one pair, or is it just?
I only
is
handed
it one
out two
pair?
of them.
Okay.
So there's
Ethan's
two
gonna
earrings
pass-
and two stones.
Okay.
I still
Ethan's
have the
gonna
two
pass
arms.
Kay.
So, yeah, sorry.
The difference between the
I have the other
stones and
side.
the earrings are limited range and the stones have no limit.
But they have a limited amount of words.
Yes.
25, right?
Yes. But they
Ethan-
can say back and forth as much as they want, so.
Yeah.
Alright. So Ethan has them or Kay has one and Ethan has one. Is that what we discussed, or Rangor had one?
I think it was Kay.
Okay.
Then I just
The
have,
sending
for
stones?
some reason, I have them in my inventory list.
Yeah, you said you gave them to Raggy.
Did I give them to Raggy?
Oh, okay. Did you? I thought you said that. I asked if anybody had it. Nobody answered, so I thought it was
I'm
just
sorry,
one
I
person that
thought I
had
did. According to this, I have them in my inventory list.
Sending stones, endless horn, steam method. Yep, I put them in his list, and I gave him 2 of them, so we can actually hand one of them out to somebody else. So that is the truth. Yep, as far as I can tell, they're both in his inventory.
If you guys wanted them, I wouldn't have had no need for them because I stick around Sohani almost all the time anyway.
It's going to be separated from the group, so it'd be good to have some way to communicate.
Yeah.
Well, I have no way of contacting the group with long distance.
Yeah.
What about the bird thing?
We can discuss that later on.
It's 24 hours. That's not.
Yeah, as it is right now, I have them in my bag.
I don't know. I just knew that. I just last heard that Raggy had him because he didn't have too many magical items or something like that.
That might have been why. Okay, so as Rangor has them, sorry, Ethan. Sounds like you're getting kind of pushed off without him.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if we know he's being separated, why wouldn't we want to give him one?
Because Rangor hasn't given him one yet. You have to ask Rangor. He has to hand him off.
One that pushed him in.
Yep.
That is true. Yeah. Quotations,
Kind of like
yes.
glaring like a wet.
What do you mean quotations?
I mean quotations. I pushed him in.
His character is physically showing quotes in the air. All right.
Kay is gonna take out that same piece of paper from earlier and write in it again.
Okay. So, the lady says, "Kay, will you please sit down somewhere in the room? It doesn't really matter where. Just go into the room, please. We're gonna have to talk to Ethan alone for a minute, and we'll get back to you as soon as we're done there."
Kay is gonna say, Kay can say like, sorry, but you'll have to understand that I don't go anywhere without the boy.
Don't worry, he'll be returned to you eventually.
Kay's gonna say, I don't like the way you say eventually, so if you could
Did you not want to have a date with somebody around this castle, or did you want to go alone? Because there's no chance of date if you don't ask or politely
Kay's going to
go.
kindly say, like, I would like to stay here.
Okay, absolutely. You can stay right there in that room as the doors all slam closed and Ethan is still separated from you. And now you are in that giant circle room. No lights, no windows, by yourself. All right.
Kay is going to use... Wait, please can I pick this? Let me see something. Yep. How long does this last?
Not long enough.
Okay. He's going to sit down and use ghosts as his eyes begin to glow as he just stares through the wall and sees everything that's happening. Because of this.
Ability to see through
Nice.
solid objects to a range of 30 feet. Okay. You look at the wall. You walk close to the wall. You rub the wall. For some reason, you can see that the wall only goes, about 6 inches or so away from your hand. But for some reason, it's complete blackness on the other side.
Hey, wait, I can see through magical darkness, so
Yeah, there's nothing magical about the darkness. There's nothing there.
She teleported. I was like,
Well, Kay has decided, well, like, I don't like this one bit. Is he with the party at all?
Nope. All alone. In the darkness.
In the dark.
Oh,
Attack the darkness. Oh, kidding.
well, I was
Don't do
going to
it.
say, well, only one way to solve this.
Oh no.
summon demons.
He's
Summons a
going,
demon, knocks over one of the tubs full of holy water.
Oh my gosh. Don't do it because you'll be stuck in a small room with a demon if you can't keep control of him. You're gonna end up killing yourself by summoning a demon that can't be controlled.
You win some, you lose some.
do. Kay's going to back up from the wall a little bit. Then you shatter at 5th level.
Okay. The wall
Oh.
shatters, and you are instantly sucked out into a void of emptiness.
Ah, he was in a spaceship. Got it.
Spaceship.
Having a hard time to breathe, the lady is watching you. Ethan is watching you. The lady snaps her fingers, and you are teleported back inside the room as the wall magically rebuilds itself.
Kay is going to glare at the wall and thinks to himself, I'm getting very angry now.
The lady looks over at Ethan. I understand this is your friend, and he is obviously psychotic in some way, shape, or form. I will give you 2 minutes to speak with him however you need to. Can you please calm him down? And no, he cannot join us.
I can try and speak to him,
I feel free. He can hear
but
you
I
now.
make no promises.
That's the first thing Kay hears. But I make no promises.
Kay isn't said by that. Kay used to me looking at the wall, tapping his foot.
Ethan is going to use his special godly powers. Woo! And I am able to use followers' locations as a focus point for teleport spells, and I'm gonna Misty Step right beside Kay.
That would work. Except for you're not within 30 feet of Kay.
I'm not within 30 feet. Okay.
You are not. The lady watches as you attempt to cast this Misty Step, and she notices it rebounds. She looks at you and says, "Oh, poor child. Just so you know, he's in a pocket dimension, one that I didn't create. I do manage it. I can show you the creator later. He's a great wizard. He'll be fine in there. He can't do too much harm to him. Well, to the dimension. Obviously, he can harm himself.
Let him out then.
I tried, but he wouldn't leave. That's why I'm asking you if you'll ask him to join the other party, and then when you and I are done talking, then I will let you go join him as well. I just have a small couple of questions I have to ask you.
Why don't you just ask them, why is it so secretive? Why can't he hear him?
Yeah, you'll understand. He'll definitely be able to hear some of it.
And so, like, you know, he's technically my guardian, so you're just like putting me inside here, and like, it's he's being a responsible person trying to get to me and make sure nothing weird happens to me because you guys are super sketch.
Well, I can tell you what. I'm a very trustworthy person. I am. I've told you everything that's going to happen and what is in everything. There's nothing I've lied to you about. And you know what?
If
I will
it's
promise
so
you.
transparent, then you should just ask your questions while he's here.
By the way, this is a one-sided conversation that Kay is hearing everything that Ethan's saying. And the lady looks at Ethan and says, "You know what? I'll definitely ask you this question." So, Honey, Rangor, will you guys both go into the next room, please, as another door opens up?
All right. Yep.
Those guys are not the guardians, which
No,
I was
that's
told
okay.
to have.
That's perfectly
Are
fine.
we, are we no longer sitting with them?
Oh, you are sitting with the group. They're asking you to go into the next room.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay. Once Silhani and Rangor are in the next room, she goes, "All right, Ethan. I was going to ask this particular question to your friend there in the chair, but this question is going to you, and everybody's hearing this part. Which friend do you like more?"
Who the fuck is Ethan?
Okay. I do apologize. I somehow misunderstood that was your name.
Who's Ethan?
She looks at the boy,
That's
young
the best answer.
right, young boy. Let me ask you this: which one of those two people is a better friend to you? In your personal opinion. I mean, I'm not saying which one likes you more. Which one do you think likes you more?
Oh no, I never really interacted with them.
Oh, great. Perfect. This will make this situation so much easier. So if you had to choose one of them to die, which would it be?
You.
Great. So, Honey, will you go step on plate number A? And Rangor, since how you can't count to either, go to B.
Good thing I know my alphabets.
Yes. It doesn't really matter. The ladies go, "Okay, look, children. I want you to stand here. I want you to stand over here." And the same circle glows around them, and the beam comes up, and now they're in their cells. She goes, "Great. I'm going to count to number 10. Not that that really means much to you, apparently. So when this happens, I'm going to make the man in the chair choose. And despite that happens, if he doesn't choose, both of them will be dropped into a pit of acid. Which is it?"
What the hell?
You just described a situation. You didn't ask me anything, so which is what?
Which of these two party members would you prefer stays alive?
Can Lucius see any of this?
You absolutely see your friend standing there, smiling and waving at you as she's talking, and you hear her and Ethan's replies.
Do I see her and Ethan?
You do not.
Okay.
Even Jester hears.
Okay.
But he just
Can I
can't
do
see.
an Arcana check to see if our druid friends are being like mind controlled or anything?
I would say no, but you can do an investigation check because all you can do from this point is get visual cues.
Okay. 19.
They look like they're normal. It's their normal actions. I mean, nothing looks odd about them. Surprisingly, after hearing about their deaths, they're remarkably calm, though.
Okay. Let me just check something.
Almost excited, in fact. I gotta put that on there.
Cool. How far away are they?
Ethan can guess that they're about 200 feet away.
200 feet away. Okay. So Ethan's gonna look at her and just said, "You know what? This place isn't worth it. I'm just gonna leave. Therefore, we don't need to do any of this, right? Because you guys are sick."
No problem. Red man in the chair. I understand. I understand that you, sir, are glowing. Therefore, there's a good chance that there is, at very minimum, demon blood inside your system. I'm very well convinced that, unlike Ethan here, that you are not possessed by any other being.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, four arms, demon, devil tail,
What the
redskin,
heck is
the horns.
Ethan?
so
It's kind of weird that you noticed. I kind of hide it often.
yeah. So, because we're convinced that you are not possessed, and that was our main goal, but you are clearly of devil.
Yes.
This question should be easy for you. Which of your friends would you prefer lives?
I would rather, although I don't know these people, I would rather have a situation in which both of them had lived, and instead I can't bring myself to say that having a random citizen die, so I'd rather have both of them live, and thus
That's a good answer.
possibly I would have to be subjugated.
This is a very
I
good
don't
answer.
know.
I appreciate that. Is there anybody in that room next to you that has any qualms with either of these people?
Here's the thing. I don't believe so. I mean, sure, there's small arguments from
Is
time to
there
time.
anybody in this entire party that has any qualms with you, including this boy standing next to me?
They kind of creep me out sometimes,
Perfect.
but that's not. I don't hate them.
Little
They
boy,
haven't.
can I drop him instead?
No. What? What? Are you some kind of weird, demented kind of person that just wants to see people die and
Here.
get dropped in acid? You
I'll
get
make
the
this
kicks
easy
out of
for
this?
you.
Is this your Sunday plans?
I'll make this easy for you. See these 3 buttons on the wall? Push which one you prefer to save. You can push all 3 at the same time. That's a possibility. That will, of course, keep all of them safe. See, each one has a letter on it. The L is for the loser in the chair. So whichever one you push, you save these 3 people.
And then what happens to me?
Nothing. You'll be perfectly
And what
fine.
happens to the rest of my friends?
Oh, they'll be fine.
So, if I push any of these buttons, nobody's gonna get hurt. I won't have any kind of weird magic be put on me or whatever, or change or all that kind of things, and we'll be able to leave
Absolutely.
alive.
Absolutely. I'll let the whole party go. I have a couple more questions, but I can ask those questions in front of the party, but you'll all be able to leave if you push one of those buttons.
Will we leave with our sanity intact
Absolutely.
and with
Unharmed.
our minds not altered?
Unharmed.
Not altered.
I will not do anything to any of you.
You won't, but who else is here?
I'm in charge, and I will stop other people from doing things as well. Just please either choose a button or don't choose a button. We get through this sooner. As soon as everybody participates in the cleansing, the faster we get through it. It's that simple. I just need all the participants to participate.
Ethan's gonna give a lout and going to turn to everybody, just like, nice knowing all of you, I guess. Ugh. Looks like I'm gonna be the one dying next. And then he pushes all 3 at the same time.
The 2 circles below Salhani and Rangor open up, and both Salhani and Rangor fall through. And you guys watch as this tube of acid, or tube with acid in the bottom of it, and they start plummeting into it. And the moment they go to hit the acid, they appear above Lucy and land on his lap. And then I would like Lucy to roll a dexterity saving throw.
A little heavy.
At disadvantage.
Hi, Santa.
Oh, come on. Yeah, fuck you. 15.
15. You take half damage split between the 3 of you. So, 13 damage. Split however you personally choose it to be split. This is lightning damage. The rest of
Don't
you
need to
watch.
worry about seeing it now. It's fried.
I don't know. 13 divided by 3. That means 4 to each of us, and then 5 to me.
Okay.
So 4 to each of you and 5 to me. Bam. There we
And
go.
you watch as Selhani and Rangor fall over dead. She goes,
Oh!
Ethan, as you requested, I have freed your friends. They can just simply walk out that door, and they will appear up here with us very shortly after. It's just a slight flight of stairs. You're going to probably have to ask them. Lucy, we have some questions for you before you walk up the stairs. I'll leave the door open until your questions have been answered. Does anybody else have any questions for a demon-blooded person before they walk out of the room?
Why?
Ask him anything. You're in a zone of truth.
Oh, I am? So you knew my dick was hurt. Okay. Oh.
Did you actually just kill Hani and Raggy, or were you
Whisper's
just
gonna
being an
ask,
ass?
what's your name?
Lucius Ambrose. I'm just from the Ambrose household. We were jewelers. And, yeah.
Whisper's gonna
Hey,
look and say, that's a really long name.
It's a really long name. Well, no, it's just the Ambrose family, and they just looked at me. They looked at me being forearm demon baby, and they're like, you know what? Let's name him Lucy or Lucius. And yeah,
So, if he was a girl, it would have been just Lucy.
it would have been just Lucy, but you know, the stork
Coming up with
rang.
names is hard.
The stork had brought a man, and so not a full-grown man, just a boy. You know, so
A grown boy man.
a grown boy man, yes, with forearms. So
name Lucy. Second name, yes.
No,
Lucy, yes.
please. I've heard other people say that, but that is not my name.
That's not my
Third name, Ambrose. Fourth name, we were jewelers. Fifth name, from.
Please. Please.
Oh yeah, taking the time of Zone of Truth just to roast him, right?
You know, to be honest, after watching your party's interaction, I am surprised that so far Wisp has passed all of the tests. There's... I hope you all understand what's going on there better than I do. This is just weird. Not
Hold
seen
on, does that mean that
somebody act like
Sahani and I failed our tests?
this. Yes.
Yeah, we felt
Oh.
hard.
Hard. Alright.
Land on his lap. We're supposed to land on his back.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, just missed the landing.
We didn't nail the landing properly.
That's right.
Yeah, so what is this test again? Because you haven't really...
Haven't
Why
explained
are
it.
we randomly failing? And can we go now? This place is
Did I
not worth
pass?
it. Your place is not worth it. This
Would
place
you like
is
to ask
stupid.
Lucifer any questions?
I'm all ears. I'm not. I'm arms and a person, but no, you get the. Yeah.
He has legs too.
Yes, like.
Dead body set.
Are they
I know,
really dead?
like, Eno has a lot of questions for you, like what color is your blood, what's your body temperature in
It's
general,
red, normal
How-
temp.
do you have the same kind of bodily functions as everybody else? Does having 4 arms mean you have extra pectoral muscles?
I don't know.
So this is why everyone creeps him out. Just saying.
Please do not ask that.
So the zone of truth
Yeah,
just
and then
simply
just
makes it
gives
very
out that
hard to
whole list.
lie. You can say whatever you like, but if you try to deliberately lie,
I'm not lying.
there's a check you have
Please
to make.
don't ask that question.
Okay. Does anybody
weird.
wish to ask this young boy any questions about anything? I will activate a zone of truth if this is the case.
Personally, I
Be on
think it's pretty
yourself,
messed
too.
up to grill people and when they don't want to talk about it.
I haven't
Who
grilled
are
anybody yet. I have
Who are
simply
you,
asked.
Queen?
Me? I am the Queen Yazimith
Yes, but Queen of what?
of this city.
Of
Everlast City.
and what is Everlast City?
We are the last line of defense against all the people and creatures of the Shadowland from coming here into Ebonhold and then eventually conquering our planet. And so, as you have been instructed earlier, we are simply trying to see if a shadow creature may be possibly hiding in one of you, and this little boy clearly has one. And we are trying to see if we can coax it out, but it won't come out.
Kay's going. Can Kay
How?
hear all
Sorry,
of this?
sorry,
Oh,
Melissa.
absolutely.
Kay is going
Can I
to
just
say.
ask?
Kay's going to say about y'all going to see some dark ones if you don't let that. If you don't let E go. Just feel like Kay's going to say, "I will bring hell to you. Test me."
How
Didn't you already try?
how
Little boy,
success?
your
Yeah.
friend Kay is throwing a tantrum in there again. Can you?
How successful has your town been at defending these from these Shadowlands?
There's only been one time that a shadow creature has got in, and it did create great destruction before we were able to stop it.
And
Kevin, a
why
shadow
aren't
creature?
you being?
Why didn't Kevin do anything though? Because he is a monstrosity based on shadow magic.
Because he is magic. That's all it is.
Okay.
He's just pure magic. He's not an entity himself. He is of Ethan's magic.
Kay's going to say. Kay's going to say it's be a real shame if a demon got in, wouldn't it?
How?
No, not really. You're in a pocket dimension. Be quiet down there.
Why aren't you being proactive?
We are being proactive. We are trying to see if we can recruit a group of members to help us close down some of these rifts if you are so choosing. We are not necessarily recruiting your team, but we need to make sure that if your team comes into the city as requested, then you are not these shadow creatures.
And do you know about the dragons?
I care not for any dragons on our planet. I do know of some dragons. I just pointed out to your druid friends of a shadow dragon that lives not far off.
The dragons are possibly causing a bit of a similar apocalypse that you're talking about with the Shadowlands. So that's our quest, and that one specific dragon, we need to somehow deal with it, possibly kill it. We don't want to deal with it now since it's preoccupied being time delayed.
So, honey, can you resurrect yourself real quick and inform Lucius the long way about all the information we already gave you about the Shadow Dragon and its effects and blah, blah, blah. Here, give him this book while you're at it.
And then I die again.
What?
How do you keep dying? I'm just sitting. I push off the bodies. This is.
Rancor grunts as he hits the ground.
Wait a second. Wait a second. If they're dead, that means they're inanimate, right?
Oh no!
No,
You gonna make a dance?
I would have something that might be kind of nice. Here, let me just pull out my instrument. And
as you can tell, your hands are bound,
2,
so pulling out your instrument would be really difficult.
Okay, I'll just grab my tail and just. Alright, I've got it. And we'll do some whistling with it. I can't really whistle that well, so I'll just hum. And I start playing the Cupid Shuffle. And, Rangor's body starts animating and doing the Cupid Shuffle.
And nothing happens, actually.
Huh. Weird. So he's not dead.
It's not an inanimate object.
He's not inanimate?
Mm-mm.
I mean, he's dead.
A corpse would be an inanimate object.
Yeah.
Hey, Rangor, are you dead?
I wanna be.
Okay.
You're the one who kept
Shut
saying
up.
they were.
Okay, so he's
The
not
bodies
dead.
are clearly dead. You heard the voice from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But if he can't animate him, he's clearly not dead.
Yeah.
Clearly dead, but not dead.
All right, so
The
this
body
is...
looks completely dead.
Like a body
I'm gonna
looks
be-
destroyed by lightning. Including
I'm gonna be
Salhani's
honest.
body popping up randomly with a book, leaving it on your lap, and then falling back over dead on the ground.
How am I supposed to read this if my hands are bound?
Ringor sits up, opens the book for you, and like points right there, and then lays back down.
Can you turn the page? I've already read this one. It's just the title.
Turns the page.
Is this... Here, 1 second. Is this an Elven?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I gave you the wrong copy.
I can't read Elven.
Mizu.
Mizu will pull... Fine, Mizu will read the book to him.
No, you're all the way over in a separate room. This is...
No, she's in the same room as you are.
No, apparently the thing you're strapped to is next to me while Rangor was on my other side.
Yep.
At one
See,
point.
I can completely tell why no Shadowland people want to come here, because it's just... It's so much boredom and torture of like, oh, now we have to read a book.
People are so
Dang it, it's the wrong issue. Come on.
Understanding.
Young boy, would you like a book as well? We might be here a while. This
I
ranting's
want to be
going
with
on.
Kay, please.
Here, wait a second.
Well, how about I bring Kay here?
Okay.
Can you keep him under control while he's here?
How about you heal the
You will
druids
be
that
much
you zapped?
less erratic if it's
Okay, here. Let me offer you this question. Hey, Kay, if I gave
What
you
you
an
want?
opportunity to drop demons on, say, Rangor, would you? Would you take that as an apology from me to you?
For pushing E into the pool.
Absolutely.
I don't know which bolt him into sleep, but yeah.
Okay, absolutely. Here, come here, Kay. And she reaches into a bag that she had on her purse, and Kay sees a giant hand come down through the ceiling as she grabs him, pulls him back out the bag, and he's goes from a miniature size to full grown. She puts the bag back on her side.
Kay's going to look over at Rangor and say,
Oh no, I'm sorry. Rangor's not there. Don't worry about that, Rangor. He's dead. The Rangor that you want to drop the demons on is over there. She points at this huge battle arena that appears in the side of the wall. There's Rangor waving at you.
Hi, buddy.
His body is still dead in front of Lucy, though.
Kay is just going to point over at the battle arena and then take a sprinting jump into the arena.
I think I'm just gonna take a nap.
Yes, absolutely, Lucy. You take a nap while she fills you in on that story.
Yeah, this is kind of
Ethan's
boring.
gonna run after
I don't
Kay.
know what's happening. Help me.
Okay, Ethan and Kay both jump into the battle arena.
Apparently, I'm just reading
And-
Lucius a book while
I tried to
everyone
tell you
is
guys.
fighting. Fantastic.
Did you want
I
to
tried to tell
help?
you guys that I didn't push E. So.
It's not like we had, inner fighting in the first place. Let's encourage it by throwing him in arena. Fantastic.
Absolutely. Would you like to fight Selhani?
I mean, okay, you know what?
You know
This
what?
is...
Not worth the effort.
I got a
think we
great
should
deal.
just help
Hey,
all.
Hey, Mizu, I have a great deal. Can I ask you a question? I've got this great bounty.
No.
You've passed
I'm
all the
good.
tests.
Go away.
I'm
done.
I think I'm about
over
to
it.
just... Yeah. Hey,
No,
guess
seriously,
what?
completely over it.
I know.
Just let us leave.
I'm
All
gonna
you're
let
doing
you
is
leave.
harassing
There's the
everybody.
door. I'll let you leave the door. Go ahead.
Where are my actual friends? Because clearly these aren't them.
Oh, they're standing right there, looking at you through a window.
I wave. Hi.
I'm still with Camille up there waving.
Still with Camille.
Do I see them?
If you want, yeah, you can look at the wall and see them.
Do I see my dead body?
I can,
Yes.
So I can see the area that they are in.
Yeah. She opens up the window so you can see him waving at you.
All right, well, okay, look, this is kind of getting boring, and I'm kind of done with this situation. Dimension door. I appear right over where they are. It's verbal.
I get that. So you and your chair are now sitting right next to them.
Just me. It's not. I'm not wearing it.
The chair was strapped to you, so technically
Yeah,
you are
but I'm
wearing
not.
it.
No, it is not. It is not something. You can bring along objects, but that's Ken. It's not.
Yeah, it's first off, you can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. He can't carry a fucking silver throne. He's leaving it.
He can when it's made out of wood. It's all an illusion.
I'm not even going to carry it, though. I'm not going to bring it with me. It's Ken, which I'm not going to.
Okay.
So, hello.
You now appear in one of the circles next to Selhani.
Oh, no, it is right next to the...
No, I get it. You said Selhani. You can't see her.
In the room.
She's not standing in the room with you. She's standing standing next to Ethan.
I'm definitely not teleporting on a circle. It's just in the room.
That's where they are. I mean, if you were looking at them.
It's just circle?
Yeah, they're in a big circle of light, and I'll explain it in a minute.
Very well, I'll just teleport.
So you teleport next to them in one of the circles that you saw, but they were both in one circle. They've never left each other's side. Camille's standing right there. And you can see how there's all 4 of the handmaidens circling around you. And Selhani and Rangor were posing as illusionary forms of each other. And they're able to make their illusionary bodies out on the field move and interact. And they can even project their voice.
Did I do a good dead body? I think I did.
You know, I'm a little disappointed you guys don't realize I don't eat meat. Like, what the hell, guys?
And the fact that I refuse to take meat.
This was all in attempts to anger that demon child of yours to see if I can get the demon out. And it's not working.
Yeah, no, it will never work.
All you did was irritate the main sane one in the group.
Who's that? You all seem pretty loony to me.
Wait, Kay's going to look over at the queen and say, so this was all a trick?
Keep fighting, Kay. Keep fighting. Rangor might hurt you. Rangor, turn into a bear or something. Keep fighting, Kay.
Like, if I turn into an actual bear, does it, like, turn me into the bear over there? Like, I'm just gonna slap him.
Do it.
I think
right. Let's just leave. This place is dumb. She's dumb. Everything here is dumb.
Yep, okay. So, door.
Yeah?
Is there a door?
Please.
Can we just
leave? She points at the door. Please.
All right.
All of you may wander the city as you like.
Can I see you? She points at the door. Yep. Can I see her?
At the moment, you can now see her because she's standing on a balcony. From where you are, you can see the whole world down below because you're in her pocket dimension. She's just...
Immediately casting suggestion.
Okay.
Make that wisdom saving throw.
Made it.
I want to see the roll. I don't want to see just made it.
I made it. She's a cleric.
The DM doesn't have to show the roll.
That's right.
So, but just that? Very well.
Think of it as like a scripted cutscene.
Yeah.
Were you trying to suggest
see her?
Sure.
She made it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very well, I'll just cast it again. I spend another spell slot, cast it again.
Lucius, it
what
might not
are you
be
trying to
worth it.
suggest to her? Are you going to speak it?
Not yet. Let's see. Material, verbal. Well, it was just going to be an ultimatum. Actually, no, not an ultimatum, just a statement. Stop talking and do every single action in which we will arrive back out of this town completely safe without any qualms whatsoever.
She reaches her hand up, snaps her fingers, and you look around and you've been standing next to your ship this whole time. And she says, "Thank you. But all of you are free to go inside the city and do as you like, except for this little boy. So anybody who wants to stay, he can. There's enchanters down this street here on the left. You got blacksmiths on the right. Library dead ahead."
I wish you didn't speak during that time, but... Regardless, let's go on. Alright, well, I'm going to be going to a spa. You know, would rather get this garlic out of my hair, so...
It smells
If
quite
you don't
nice,
mind
does
me.
it? That was just an
No,
illusion.
I do not talk. I'm going this way.
Ringer smells
Alright.
you.
See ya! He's starting to play, jingling the glaive, sleigh bells, everything. Walking away from the entire situation.
Okay, so the queen said that E isn't allowed to go anywhere.
She just can't enter the city.
Yep,
He cannot enter the city. That's it.
Kay is just going to sit down and say, "Well, E, guess we're staying here."
Yeah, yeah, thanks for before. Like, I didn't really expect you to try and keep with me. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah. Grim said that you're very important. So, a friend of Grim is a friend of mine.
Yeah. Did Grim tell you that there's
Two of you? Yes.
Oh.
He's gonna point to the keynote. He said, make sure that never goes out.
Oh. Huh.
He didn't specify what happens. He just said that it's very bad.
Yeah. It's well. Some people will think it's good, but I agree with you. It'll be bad. Thanks. You're a cool dude. You're good.
Yeah. And
You're
then
good
he's going to use message on Ethan saying, "When we get stronger, let's kill the queen."
It's Grim 2.0.
Ethan's gonna give him the kind of like wry smile and just like, why don't we just take over the world instead?
Kay is going to nod and say yes.
And this is what I was trying to prevent the whole time. But
Ringer's gonna walk over to Ethan, pull out one of the stones, be like, "Here, take this. If you need anything from inside the city, let me know and I'll pick it up."
Kay is going to
He
say,
is looking very suspiciously at the stone. He thinks you just dunked him in water.
I tried telling you earlier, I, in quotes, did not do anything. It was an illusion.
but it was still still an illusion of you, right?
Yeah.
But what you're saying is, if I made myself look like you and then killed someone, you were the one that should get in trouble for killing them.
No.
All right.
You made an illusion of yourself, and that illusion could have been it.
I didn't make an
Just
illusion of
Ian.
anything.
But
It was the queen that was doing the entire thing. Like, wasn't there a way that you could have told us?
well,
I couldn't outright say anything, but I've been making small gestures. You know, like Solhani not taking the meat and eating it, me of not taking any meat, doing anything that would normally happen, like me taking a bath.
well, Kay is going to say, "Well, you just be careful when you sleep."
I know you can summon a demon, but I will summon an elemental, turn into an elemental, and then fold you like a napkin.
Kay's going to say, "You can't do anything while you're sleeping."
Yeah, well, that is true. But
And Kay's gonna look at him.
Okay,
you can't do
guys,
anything
come
if I
on,
throw you
let's
off this
just-
giant plant.
I'm just gonna take that thing. I'm gonna take the stone and toss it and just like So what exactly is this and what to do?
The sending stone. If you need to talk to me for any reason at all, just pull that out. It'll act like the spell, message sending, whatever. I don't understand a lot of magic. Tell me whatever you need. I'll pick it up and bring it back.
Cool. I don't think we need anything, but and he kind of like pets the lantern, and then looks at him just lots of vegetables.
Sounds good. I'll pick some up.
Thanks.
And then Rangor will head into the town.
Okay.
Ethan gonna use his ending to like, hey, you there? Hey, hey, this working?
Made a huge and terrible mistake.
Hello.
Yes, it's working. What do you need?
Like when you're far away, then he's gonna start like, hey, this working?
Yes,
Hello?
it's working.
And you find out that after you cast it the one time, it stops working until the dawn of the next day. All right.
Snap.
Dang.
All right. So, most of you wander into the city. Silhani, Rangor, Lucy, Kay, and Ethan kind of just hang out. I'm not even sure what they're doing, but they don't really go anywhere. Mizu wanders off. She goes out of the city on her own with Camille and just does her own thing. So, Hani, first of all, is there anything you need to buy, acquire, do while in the city? I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it here.
I just need a jeweler's kit, and that's it.
Oh, yeah. You buy those, like, by the dozen, 10 gold each, no problem.
Okay. One and done.
Rangor, is there anything you would like to find, acquire?
Yes. I want a large sack of vegetables, and then I'd like to find some of those elemental druids that the Queen had mentioned earlier, and see if I could learn anything from that.
Okay, sure, absolutely. Finding druids are easy. It's like throwing a stone into a pond and hoping to hit the water. They're everywhere.
Well, I'd miss.
But most of them don't really seem pleased to see an outsider druid, like the Queen was hinting at. On the same note, the bag of vegetables was really easy to acquire. Cost you about 10 silver. You do finally find or meet up with one druid that's willing to talk to you, though. He looks like a very young human.
Hello, my human man friend thing. Yes, you there with the
Hold
face.
on, I'm sorry, I
and
was
the ears.
reading.
Oh.
The human. Looks at you. Hi, name's Joe. I know it's not a very druidic name. I've recently joined the circle not long ago. Accidentally found out that I got powers of the nature. Who'd have guessed?
Like 19% sure it doesn't work that way, but okay.
Like,
so,
seriously, in my case, I was out wandering around, and the werewolves are about to get me, and I just all of a sudden shifted into a deer and ran away, and the druids are like, oh, look, you're one of us. And so now I've been here trying to learn how to shape metal for a while.
So all you can do is turn into a deer and try and shape metal.
Well, I'm still pretty low level. What do you need? What's up?
So I got here, talked to the Queen. She said that you guys, or at least some of the druid circles around here, are experts in more elemental type magic.
Oh yeah, there's definitely. I mean, the guys that I'm learning from, I mean, they're elemental. Most of the druids, whether they're experts in it or not, kind of get forced down that career path if you live here too long. They need lots of people to help make this all happen.
Right, sweet. We'll put that up here, put a pin into it, come back to that never. I just need to know who teaches you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, his name is Earthengar. He's he lives in that tall blue building over there with the triangle dome shaped house. Very odd looking, but I guess it's supposed to mimic inside of a flower petal or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I'm about to find out. Thank you kindly. You do you with your weird natural magic. I don't even know with you humans anymore. And I'm just going to slowly walk away and go towards the blue house.
Okay, well, that was fun. Hey, can I escort you? Hi, bye, hey, but, okay, I guess he's gone.
Just ignoring him. Freaking people, freaking just magically knowing how to know things and magically turning into a freaking deer without even trying. Bunch of bull.
Wisp, is there anything you need to accomplish before we go into that next part?
Test it out. I want rope, and if I can buy armor, I like armor. If I
Armor.
can find a warrior chicken, I want that too.
Well, definitely find rope. I mean, they have it everywhere. They got magical rope. They got regular rope. They got rope that looks like soap. There's soap that is on a rope. Lots of rope. Armor? Well, it depends on what kind of armor you're looking for, but they definitely got armor around here.
What kind do you have? I want some kind of heavy armor.
Heavy armor for
Yeah.
as a
as a barbarian, I think you can only have light armor or no armor, right?
You lose your
I do have
rage
proficiency
specialty,
though.
but you lose the rage specialty of being able to do half damage, if I'm not mistaken, or receive half damage if you're wearing armor.
Oh, is it? Okay. Alright, then maybe not.
Yeah, most barbarians don't wear armor, but they can wear a shield, which makes no sense, but they can wear a shield and a one-handed weapon and get a +1 to AC. We do have magic items that resemble armor, though. In our enchanting shops, we have... I specifically have a ring of +1 AC.
Okay. Can I if I have like 5 rings, do I get +5 AC?
You can't equip multiple items of the same exact type, but yeah, if you essentially had a +1 AC ring and a +2 AC ring, that they would stack. On that same note, though, we're not selling +2 AC rings at this time.
Okay. So just a +1 AC ring?
Absolutely. +1 AC ring is 1,500 gold. We also barter for gems and other such things. Sorry, rolling numbers and stuff. Got excited.
Alright. My thing is suddenly blanking out.
That's probably Roll20's fault.
Yeah, it was okay. Instantly I got an error for.
Okay. Lucy, is there anything that you would like to accomplish while you're in this town?
Let's see.
Too busy talking to Christy? I get it.
No, I was just looking at names.
Of course you were.
But let's see.
I'm reading. What are you talking about?
Is there a music shop?
I'm sure there definitely is.
I'm just looking for some.
Are you looking for instruments, books, both? We definitely have shops of both.
Enchanted string. We
have enchanted string, but not instrument strings. We do have Enchanted Instruments, though.
I would like to keep my double-headed guitar violin, but what instruments do you have?
Oh, absolutely. We have a portable piano. This piano is able to be thrown as a bonus action, and
Whoa.
on your command will enlarge to full grand piano size and weighs about 2,000 pounds. Also,
And how
same
much-
command word, it goes back into its tiny shape and fits nicely into your pocket.
And how much does that cost?
1,500 gold.
Mhm. What about
It's a terrible
other
weapon.
items that you have?
Absolutely. We have the saxophone of clubbing. As you play the saxophone, you are able to use it physically to bash in people, doing 2d8 damage on attack rolls.
I think. Do you have anything like a string instrument?
Possibly. Is there any particular perks you're looking for, or specialties of any kind?
If you have a double-headed guitar violin, I would be up for that, or guitar viol.
Maybe. What kind of? Are you looking for any particular type of enchant, or just in general?
Just to make my spells abilities a bit more effective.
Absolutely. I happen to have a violin of deception.
Mm-hmm.
It improves any deception feat while playing the instrument by 2.
Okay. And that's all the woodwind instrument? That's all the
No, absolutely
string
not.
instruments you have?
Absolutely
Okay,
not.
what
I have
string
2 others.
instruments do you have? Alright,
I have 2
let's hear
others. We have a combo flute sax violin, which I know is kind of weird, but we also have a bagpipe, but you didn't ask for that. That one's horrible.
Bagpipes are awesome.
Yeah, they are,
I-
but this
I
one,
agree.
really deals damage, and he doesn't seem to be interested in that. All right, so this has 3 possible options. Obviously, when you play the flute, it's a flute of charming, and allows you once a day to cast Charm Person. Then if you play the saxophone, it's the saxophone of seduction. So anytime you're trying to seduce another person, you actually get +3 to your rolls.
Saxophone.
And the violin.
Mm-hmm.
It's the violin of damning. And when you play any song with your violin, your spell power is increased by 1. Your spell DC.
Mm-hmm. I think the violin seems most up my alley.
It's a combination. It costs about 3,000 gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't believe I have the money for that.
Oh,
Well, I hope you have a good day.
But you didn't hear
I'll
about
be
my
going.
last instrument.
What is that?
Electric guitar.
Actually, it is a guitar of electricity. It allows you to shoot chain lightning. It allows you to shoot the chain lightning spell once a day.
Okay, and how much does that one cost?
That is also another 2,000 gold.
Now, is there any way that you could possibly mark that down a bit?
Well, you have anything for trade?
I mean, I do have a very unique double-headed guitar/violin that is most definitely up for getting enchanted,
Oh, we could
I
definitely try
have
to
this.
enchant it for you.
I have this venomous glaive on my hands, and so I would be willing to make a trade with the venomous glaive for that guitar.
Ooh, venomous glaive for the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question here. Let's see.
It has that same additional bonus just as your electric. Oh wait, no, it does. Never mind. That's the violin. But it has a similar bonus as that violin, but it also has a bit extra to, do a bit more work.
Okay. How about this? Maybe this will pique your interest at all. What if we allow you to instead be able to once a day we can enchant your current weapon for the price of just that glaive with lightning bolt once a day.
Not the chain lightning?
Well, chain lightning's a little bit more powerful and would be really
I know.
complicated.
I would be willing to, of course, pay, since I'm sure the glaive of venom, it's roughly around that same price, maybe a little bit less than that electric guitar. I'd be fine with getting the bonus from the electric guitar plus, let's say, 250 gold. Does that pique your interest? You get a glaive, you can possibly sell it for a higher price to the other people.
To be honest, the best
Maybe
I can
turn it
do.
into a glaive guitar. That sounds like my alley, I'll
See,
be
we're
honest.
talking about the difference between a second level enchant and a sixth level enchant here. I was willing to kind of split the difference and do a third level enchant for you at the reduced cost. But
And so, with that glaive, how much would the gold be for that chain lightning enchantment on my
we're still
double-headed
looking
guitar?
for 1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
I would be absolutely up for 1,000 gold. Well, me giving you my glaive. That sounds like a deal, my friend.
Okay, a deal it'll be
Alright.
then.
Alright.
Once a day, we'll enchant your dual-headed weapon to once a day cast chain lightning at the price of that.
Very well.
Okay,
Alright.
can I possess your instrument for 2 days while I enchant it?
Absolutely. I'll just have to use this pan flute.
Fair enough. Come back in 2 days.
And then, do you want the glaive now? I just have to take off the sleigh bells if you want it now.
You know what? We'll do that. I'll take the glaive now, and you can pay the gold when you pick your instrument back up. Fair
Very
deal?
well. And I take out, yep, sounds good. And I take out my older, beaten up glaive and reattach the sleigh bells to it. And well, we've got you back. All right. Hopefully go to the blacksmith next after this. Thank you.
Fair enough. Wisp, did you ever get your screen working?
Yes, it is working.
Okay. Were you interested in any soap on the rope?
No, just regular soap will do.
Regular soap. Okay.
What am I talking about?
The shop owner brings you a box of soap. It has about 9 bars of soap in it and goes, 30 copper for this whole box? It's sunflower scented. Are you interested in any of our slugs? I understand you're a dwarf, and our dwarves around here tend to love them.
Yeah, like rope first, please, ma'am.
You want some rope? Would you like some rope of extension? Would you like some rope of infinity? Would you like some rope of levitation? Would you like some rope of flying? I mean, what kind of rope would you like?
What's rope of levitation?
Rope of levitation. Basically, it's this basket, and she pulls it out, and she goes, if you play a song around this basket, a rope will come out, and all you have to do is continue playing the song, and the rope extends out of the basket until you have gotten to the last bit of the rope. And you can put any length of rope in here, as long as it's one solid piece and not tied together. So, for instance, if you put 200 feet of rope in here, then you play your song and you can be lifted 200 feet straight up above this basket.
Let me just get real rope first. Are we all in the same shop?
Sure, why
I
not?
went from. Oh, okay. We're on the same show. Okay.
I'm gonna point to Lucy and go, he's gonna make a stay for a few days, so I have time to think about this. Can I get real rope first?
Real
Like
rope.
just
Okay,
for
sure. What thickness would you like? We got this really thin spider silk shape that's expensive, but it's just as strong as the regular stuff. It's just really light. It doesn't take up any room. Hard to climb with for some reason. Then we got this.
normal stuff.
Then we got the regular hemp rope back there. It's kind of a little dusty. Nobody seems to buy that around here. It does come with a free soap on the rope, though.
I'll take
Why?
a friend would like the free soap. I think I can give it to Ethan. He'd like it.
Okay,
He'd like it.
absolutely. Absolutely. 10
He'd
copper
like it.
for every 50 feet you
Ethan
need.
would like it. Okay. 50 feet then?
Sure, 10 copper, please.
Okay, pays up 10
And here's
copper.
your complimentary bunny-shaped soap on a rope. It's pink.
Oh, it's cute. It's a bunny. I'm keeping the bunny. I glared at Lucius and I said, don't you dare tell Ethan.
As Lucy's walking out of the building.
Yeah, I'm keeping the bunny, so it's so cute. Um, the the ring, how much was it?
1,500.
Okay, so can I get that too?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll
it
have
pays up
to write
1,000.
that up as a thing because I don't actually have it written out. But oh wait, duh, that's a standard D&D item. I don't have to make one.
Yay.
If I can find it.
The Wisp is trying to act smart and try to haggle and say, since it's 1,500 gold, can I have like another bunny soap?
Yes, I'll give you another one of these bars of soap for 2 copper. And it comes in more colors than pink. We have a blue one and a purple one, and we even have a red one. But most people don't like that one for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. It's just our least purchased version.
Okay.
It's raspberry
So
smelling.
I buy one for every member of the team.
Sure. Each one comes in its own special color, whatever you choose. And an associated scent as well.
Or I can choose the scent?
Absolutely. As long as it's based off of a
Oh,
standard flower. We even have a poop
cool.
smelling one, but I assume you didn't want that one.
No. I'll come back. How long do you need to prepare those?
Well, I got boxes of them back here.
Oh, cool.
2 copper per bar. Each one has a different animal. See,
I'll
like
come
this
back.
green one is a squirrel. I have a druid friend back here. He's new to being a druid. He's a human. His name's Joe. He just carves this soap all day long. I don't even know if he does anything else in the city. He just carves soap and brings it to me.
Awesome.
Friggin' naturals.
I will figure out which types of soap I want for who and come back.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. That goes through. I think everybody's had their turn, right? So, Grim, was there anything you wanted to do in town, or are you just gonna hang out with Ethan?
He's just gonna hang out with Ethan.
All right, back to you, bastard hands.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need
Just
next?
Bonding
wishing,
session.
just wishing to look around and see if I could get a +1 breastplate. That's all.
+1 breastplate. I'm sure you can find it. Let me see if I can pull up a cost here, though.
Yeah, but wouldn't that have to be like customly edited just for him because of his forearms?
Oh, you got a point.
Nope.
Ah.
It just fits the arms in. That's why he goes breastplate. That's why he goes breastplate.
I mean, it might chafe a little bit.
It definitely does.
So you need some baby powder to go with that.
We don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blacksmith says, yeah, the only breastplate we have is human-sized, and it is, of course, 750 gold. I'm sure we can have it mended to the right size for an additional 15 gold, but or you can do it with anybody you may know. That's fine with us as well.
Now I have 515 gold and 1,000 silver. Would you be willing to work it down to that? I'm sure. Wouldn't be.
Sure. We'll take that 515 gold, and how about 500 of that silver?
Sounds perfect. I'll take it.
All right, we'll do
And
it.
I can get it fitted now.
All right,
I'll
great.
just kind of take off the breastplate that I have fitted.
Yep, this will take us about an hour. We'll work with
fine.
you here.
Perfectly good.
Yes, tree fitty.
Tree fitty.
All right.
One copper is
More
how
than
many
350,
silver?
I'll say.
Like 100.
So after this all happens, you all head back to finding Ethan and Grim, still sitting there very unhappily, just doing whatever they're doing. Day is at an end. I assume all of you are going to just sleep there on the outside, or any of you going to go to a tavern or just an inn?
I'm sticking with the druids to learn everything I can from them.
Fair enough. Grim
I
stays
will
with druids.
send a runner with the vegetables back for
Totally.
Ethan.
Okay, fair enough. Ethan, you receive these vegetables at this time. Rangor, you walk up into this tower. Druids don't stop you. They kind of look at you. They sniff at you a little bit, put their nose up. Oh, that stinks. But they let you continue walking until you get to the top.
Yes, get to know my smell.
The druid leader says, you're a foul-smelling druid.
I'm a natural druid. What's up?
No offense. Can you exchange metal or stone or anything at this time?
I can definitely shape some stone.
That's a
I've never
start.
done anything with metal before. But that's not quite what I'm here for.
What? I thought you were coming to help us close up the flower. It's getting late.
Definitely willing to help you with that, but I came here to learn from you for the most part.
Yeah, we'll see what we can teach you after the flower's closed, of course. So,
right. Yeah.
If you'll follow Joe here.
God damn Joe.
As he walks in behind you and waves.
He followed me.
He followed you. Joe will take you down to the cellar where the pocket dimension will get you into below the flower, and you'll help shape They'll show you what to do.
No worries. I look over to Joe. Your name is Deer now. And then I follow him.
The guy giggles, shapes into a deer, and starts prancing.
I just kind of like glower at him.
So, day ends. You learn about how these people slave tirelessly for a good hour trying to push and pull rocks and stone and move it all out of the way so that the flower basically gets sucked down into this new hole you're creating. Yep. You do rest eventually, sleep through the night. You don't actually get any learning that night done. Next day appears. Is there anything that anybody wants to do in town? You also notice that Mizu hasn't come back.
A bit curious as to why. You guys know why Mitsu seems to be gone?
No idea.
Hopefully things end up working out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right? She's gone on expeditions before.
Selhani
Right?
and Rangor spend the day in the Druid Circle watching the Druids perform their random rituals. Selhani prays at the church, prays in her own little patch of grass, does lots of watching and praying, wondering when Mitsu gets back. Rangor just jaw open watches these people as they literally move and fold and shape rocks. That's about all that happens, and the night repeats. Next morning, you all get back up again. You realize now is the good time for you to go acquire your instrument, and Wisp, if you would like to go back into the shop to get your stuff, now's your time to do that as well. But Mitsu is still not back.
Oh wait, how about the bracelet? Does anything show up on the bracelet?
That's a very good question. If you were paying attention at the right particular moment in time, you would have noticed there was a hint of fear, followed by a different rush of just straight exhilaration pumping through her body. She seems to be very proud or joyful at the moment, in fact.
Nice.
So, definitely not dead.
So she's doing
So
fine, right?
if anybody asks, I would just point at the bracelet and go, she's happy.
Alright. Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Wisp, are you going into town now, or are you going to save that for later?
Yes. Going to town.
Okay.
Ending.
Perfect. It'll be 2 copper each. That's great. Great options. Absolutely. We definitely have these ones, except for this flower-shaped one. We have it. We just don't have it in a flower shape. Is there any way I can give you a tree-shaped one? I have like a pine tree one.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Sounds good.
Absolutely. Thank you. About half the day goes by. Things are going as they were the last 2 days.
Wait, I add an extra five random ones.
Oh. Okay.
That's 5 random.
Okay. You just get other random things. There's a skull-shaped one that's kind of gray. A water drop-shaped one that's green. You have a star-shaped one that's definitely bright yellow and smells very citrusy. And 2 others. About half the day goes by. And a little exhausted. Definitely her clothes have seen better days. But you see a Mitsu. And it looks like Camille, but like I said, there's something different about the 2 of them. They've definitely been in a fight. As they show up.
Bade?
Hi.
Look a
Kay's
bit.
gonna say, wow, I don't want to see what the other person looks like.
Yeah. Look a
You
bit
can't.
worn. But spa? I mean, I think all of us need to go to the spa. Wouldn't be too bad, relax for a bit.
Wasn't that what we
Bathhouse.
did the first half of the day? I mean...
I mean, yeah, but we can do second spa. Second spa.
Sure, why not? I could use a break.
Very well. All right. Wisp, okay, you coming along? Well, Rangor?
As far as I'm aware, I'm still with the druids.
All right. Delahani's praying, but yeah.
Okay.
With Mizu, right? The point is to go with Mizu?
Alright, you're going with Lucy,
Yeah.
who Mizu's following.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You guys find a spa. It's a normal bathhouse. You have an individual door. They actually have co-ed and group baths, if that's what you're interested in, but they have singular baths behind each of their own doors. They have rooms full of nothing but hot steam. They have, you name it. Massage tables. This is the works. Best place in the world. It is only 5 gold a person to enter for the whole day.
Kay is going to say, like, hey, won't you want?
Yes.
Hey, wait, I wonder if I think I have a feat for this. So you said this is a spa?
Yep. Are you not staying with Ethan?
Oh, they're still there. Never mind then.
And if you wanna have Kay go to the spa, then go ahead. Ethan's probably just gonna go down and check out the world, see monsters.
Oh no, Kay was just thought that everyone was there, and Kay was going to haggle the persons at 2 gold apiece. Kay can be very persuasive.
As Mizu walks in, the blue tiefling that you had seen in a distant land somewhere before says, "Hey, I know you. I'm sorry about the last time. I was a little bit drunk. We've opened up a new business here. Please, feel free. I'll give you this one on me for last time."
Sure.
Then she walks over to Wisp. "How about you and me? We go summon some demons of ourselves."
Stop hitting on my friends.
Sorry, there's a demon in the room. Sorry, Mr. Forearm. Wow, you are buff.
We can summon him instead.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Wow.
So the new
I just
cover is
want-
summoning Lucy, huh?
Nope. Please do not.
Ooh.
No need. Do not. No, there's no summoning me.
Okay, I won't summon you, but will you help me go summon some demons?
This is no.
Stop
This
hitting on my friend.
Hey.
Didn't I tell you that last time?
Let's move on.
All right, free drinks around.
Yeah. All right.
Especially you, dwarf. I know how much you like to drink last time. You still owe me 10 silver, by the way. But the drinks today are free.
Which points at herself, me?
No, the other dwarf.
Raggy's not with us.
Oh, I thought he was going with you.
No, he's with the druids.
Oh, fair enough. Never
Yeah.
mind then.
Distant screaming in the distance for missing the free drinks.
Ethan's like, I knew you. Oh, wait. Sorry. Ethan's not part of the group either. Sucks about the sending stones. Okay. So, you guys go and have yourself a great day. Nothing weird happens otherwise. To your group.
I'm gonna try to ask Mizu what's happening.
Oh, I just went out exploring the woods a little bit and spending some time with Camille. It's been a
Is
lot
Mizu
lately. Huh? Can you not hear me?
I hear you.
I can hear you.
So just Wisp can't?
What, did Mizu say something? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, apparently Wisp can't hear Mitsu.
Oh shoot! Oh man! Okay, let me just try. Oh. Let me try to mute. Okay, try again.
Hi!
Mizu.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I'm gonna get out of.
There she goes.
Nope.
Burp. Uh-oh, she's back. And now I don't hear her. Anybody else hear her?
I hear no one.
You hear noise?
Oh, I hear her now.
Oh, yay!
I heard you.
Do you hear me now? Wisp, do you hear me now?
Hi, Mizu.
Hi!
Okay, we're good.
I didn't hear you.
You didn't
She still didn't hear. Did you possibly mute me? Check.
Did you possibly
she
mute her? Check.
No,
I
she's
really
not
has to get
muted.
that was after I asked.
I was waiting to see whether or not she was going to realize what she just said.
Shut up.
What?
Oh, that's
Mizu
terrible.
asked if you had muted her, not realizing that you can't hear her.
Shut up, you're an ass. Yes, I realized that after that. I'm like, oops. That was
She
stupid.
still can't hear you.
I know. I was talking to Thornton there.
Mizu, maybe you should try leaving and coming back in. Maybe that'll help.
Okay.
Did you find a way to silence
What?
Mitsu?
You see, you just gotta be nice and kind and have all of your shoes hidden so she can't throw them.
Of course, don't show her
my
your
gosh.
shoes.
Wait, what? What did I miss in the 3 seconds I was out?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
But Wisp,
See,
can
yeah,
you hear
that
Mizu
makes
yet?
it worse.
Just ask Rangor when nobody's listening.
Oh my god.
He was like, oh, so you managed to find a way to get her to stop talking. Be like, yeah, you just gotta be nice to her and hide all your shoes.
Let the shoe go, okay? That was freaking ever ago.
You let it go, then you threw it.
Oh my.
Alright, Wisp,
tried.
can you hear Mizu?
That
You're
was
the one
good.
who refused. Huh?
Wisp, can you hear Mizu?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm gonna be
Oh my
right back.
gosh, it was so quiet for a while. It was too quiet.
I was quiet on my own for a while until Mizu came back.
It's alright. It's going to be
I
a
knew it
great
was just
game.
too quiet.
Peter's gone, so
You're an ass.
What?
you have nobody to
All
feed
right,
off of
Peter
but
the
me.
character.
Oh,
Peter's been out for a
actually,
while.
that's not true. There is Thornton.
That's a minor technicality. He doesn't feed you as bad. Anyways,
Debatable. You don't know what we're actually talking about here and plotting against one of your
Which shoe?
NPCs.
is it your left shoe this time?
Yep.
Wow. Let the shoe thing go. Why? It's been what, 20 freaking years ish?
Just about,
Damn.
yeah.
Oh my.
Oh god, I'm old.
Oh my god.
Oh. Come on, guys.
You're
All right. Now that you guys are talking to each other, back to the game. What was it Wisp was asking?
asking Mizu how everything was.
Okay. And what is Mitsu's reply?
Between Mizu coming back onto the game, onto the set, and now, did you actually say anything which I missed?
Yes.
So in game, so Mizu, when Wisp said, "How were you?" or something like that, like something along those lines.
Before that, because when
Oh.
Mimosa said Mizu comes back looking like that, and then Lucy said, "Oh, you look. Let's go to the spa," and then they ended up at the spa. Anything happened? Did you say anything?
That explains why you didn't know that Mizu was there. That everything makes sense now. No, it was just basically I said Mizu said hi, and then he said, "Hey, let's go to the spa." She said, "Sure, sounds great," and then we just left. That's pretty much it.
Oh, right.
There really wasn't anything there.
Okay. Because I was like, okay, Mizu's here, but she's not saying anything. I need to do something.
Oh, and she yelled at the blue tiefling, so to stop hitting on her friends.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Okay, so Mizu's
That's
not
pretty much
traumatized. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Nah, she's good. She's yeah. Just went and spent some time with Camille, kind of one-on-one. There's been just way too much chaos lately. So.
All right, I'm back.
No, you're not black. You're not black.
Oh, you were gone?
Yes.
Damn! Why do I
Wisp, you would
You
know.
speak very quiet.
If you pay attention, he talks almost as more than Mitsu does. So, if you have a chance to talk, he's probably gone.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I could just text Noah. I'm sure she's probably still awake. Make her punch you.
Here's the thing.
I could.
Because I talk so much.
Shut up.
Do I talk so much?
It's almost as bad as so big.
Yeah, it's so big, so much. Yeah, it's so much, so
It's
many.
so big.
Yeah, it's so.
No.
My goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Giant.
So big over there.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, everybody's definitely on the call, yep.
Yeah, it's so big.
And we are off on a tangent again.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it doesn't take much for us, that's for sure.
No.
Alright, so what is happening?
You got invited to the Blue Tiefling's room for extracurricular activities. You said yes.
No, he didn't. Stop it.
I spoke for him because he wasn't answering.
I'm really worried about what's happening.
Nothing. Ignore Raggy. He was not even there.
Here's the thing. I'll just tell you right now, Lamosa. Lucius wants to go to that random magic shop or just a general store in general and buy the most useless shit ever.
You most definitely can as soon as your spa's over.
Okay,
it's the
cool.
magical mug of holding. You can put any liquid you want inside of it, and it'll hold it.
Exactly. Lava.
It'll hold it once, not for long.
You just put the cup down, and it's holding the world.
Exactly. Magic.
Magic.
See, I should be one of these vendors selling things.
Mm-hmm. Make oil.
New schnitzel.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we back out of the tangent finally?
Are we?
Hey Graham, are you paying attention to chat inside Roll20?
I am not.
Yeah, they're talking.
I walked away from my computer for a bit.
Mm-hmm. You better catch up on a few things. Anyways,
Seems like you're talking.
Was that the DM talking for him?
That was DM talking for him.
Yeah, that was DM talking.
What?
I figured
no
that
wonder
sounded.
he was so silent for a while. Okay.
Anyways,
I was just listening to him.
Anyways, so you guys are in there. Mizu's trying to explain to Wisp. I guess what? What were you trying to say to Wisp?
Just telling her I was spending time with Kill.
Okay. So you're not explaining anything that actually happened at all? Okay.
I'd probably explain what happened. Do you actually
Alright.
want me to explain, or just say that that's what it is?
So what happened was, she went out on her own, and she didn't get the moment to be informed, which you guys still haven't been informed because you got irritable. The druids know now, even though I haven't told them, so I'm telling you all now. There are portals out in the Ebonhold that lead directly to the Shadowland. These portals are only found in dark or shaded areas, usually heavily shaded. So the darker, the more likely to find these areas. And she and Camille were very irritated with everything that's been going on, especially with the Queen. And so they ventured off into this forest and weren't paying much attention to what they were doing, and she stumbled across the portal. She didn't go into it specifically until she saw a young child inside this portal, and it looked like that child was going to be attacked. And so she jumped through the portal to go save the child. She did a great job. She fought off a few werewolves and some sort of shadow demon, and was able to escape the portal with the child and give the child back to his parents, who were actually not very far off, and they were fleeing or bringing other help to go into the portal to save their child. But she happened to do it in time. And so she comes back to you after this great triumph in this shadow portal.
Cool. Means you had an adventure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she's a beast. She did it all on her own too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Means you
Make
had
a
an
beast.
adventure where I sat down and drafted what kind of soap to get you guys.
Oh.
And by the way, here's your soap.
Thanks! I appreciate that. I'll use it.
And you should probably use it, because,
Why do you think I'm in the spa? Shut up, you're not around and you smell way worse, I'm sure, Mr. Dwarf.
I smell natural.
Exactly.
So she gives you a berry-scented, maroon-colored, heart-shaped soap.
Was that the...
That's what she gave you.
Berry scent. Yep.
You got an extra life.
Oh, and there goes the Zelda in my head. Yep.
Mario.
Mario with heart.
I'll just listen.
Mario had extra life mushrooms.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but it's a heart shape. That makes no sense. We're not talking about the
You
mushrooms.
said
Hold
extra
up.
life.
In that picture that you sent in the chat, the area has mushrooms. Does that mean one of those mushrooms is going to give us extra lives?
Maybe. You gonna go eat
We have to
that?
find a green one. We have to find a green one. If we find it, someone start eating it.
One of them is going to be like a mushroom of giant growth.
Yeah, Kay isn't look over at Ethan and say, no, I don't, I don't know much about plants. I'll leave that stuff for the druids.
What Kay knows about plants is that his food eats them.
And they don't go in your pants.
What Kay knows is that the meat that he eats plants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Food. This is food's food.
Exactly.
Just like Wisp. Does that mean Wisp
And
is his food?
sometimes
Wisp
they're
is not
on
food.
his food.
Sometimes they're on his food, and he needs to pick it off, right?
No. He's an omnivore. He eats He eats both meats and plants.
Awesome.
All right. So,
Cool.
Druid of Stone Shaping, you earn the ability to, anytime you shape stones of sorts, you can now shape silver specifically. And you can do 2 times the area of shape. So instead of only 10 feet square, it's now 20 feet square or whatever.
Nice.
No.
Selhani, on the other hand, becomes a little bit closer to her god. as I hear
And it's-
snoring.
As instead of, shaping the silver, she melts it.
That's right. And I think she fell asleep, to be honest.
Probably.
Possibly.
That may have come up earlier. You want me to call him?
Did we all start
It's really
just
on you, but you got 45
He needs
minutes.
Dreaming.
sleep. Apparently he's been up way Yeah, he needs sleep, so we should
Let him
probably leave
sleep.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Let him be.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to sit down anymore.
What?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't muted. I stood up and my cat took my seat and just laid down in it and is just staring at me.
It was how dare you make fun of your cats? It was trying to copy you because of how much it loves you.
He just wants your
Yes,
seat
exactly.
more than you do.
Makes sense.
But excuse me,
On-
sir. More than you do.
You look so comfortable here. I must have it.
It's not stealing if he wants it more.
It was warm, so he laid.
Exactly.
Yes.
And he just lays it there. I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, be like, nope. And he puts his paw up on my face and pushes me away.
I believe it. I do. All right. So, most of the team's back together. You guys go and find the druids. They tell you about their stories and adventures. When you get back to your spot, you find out that Ethan and Grim are missing.
I'm sorry, what?
They wandered off.
I
Says who?
was
Ethan?
looking forward to giving.
Okay.
Ethan was gonna go down and then explore the world, find out about plants, get some. If there's anything for potions, he'll try and get that. If not, maybe he'll try and fight one of the monsters there. Can use them for potion ingredients or anything like that.
Then yes, Kay and Ethan are not there.
Awesome. We'll be fighting stuff and then skinning them and gutting them and taking their
Yeah.
bits for potions and foods and stuff. Then.
He's gonna turn someone's ribcage into a xylophone.
Woo!
Right.
We'll have a mini band on the ship.
Exactly.
Rip
You can get
xylophone,
someone
that flute.
All right, so one of you can roll an investigation, and the other one can do a nature check.
what's your nature, Ethan?
Come on, it's more fun to just go.
2.
No.
Investigation
what-
is 6.
Oh, looks like I'm doing nature then.
Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Nature.
Now.
And you were worried.
Wait,
All right.
Nat 20.
he suddenly knows everything about plants.
Well, he knows exactly where all of them are. He's like, Ethan, look at this one. This one's red. Ethan, over here. This one's green right next to the red one, and there's a
Stop
purple one
calling
over there.
Ethan.
Okay, yeah,
No one-
Yeah,
whatever.
he wouldn't know it's Ethan.
He's calling him boy, or whatever he calls him. The point is, I have not gotten used to that not being said. Anyways,
Which is funny because you're the one who took his name.
I get it, and it's more fun this way. It confuses myself, and that's all that matters. Okay. I'm the only one suffering. That's all that matters.
It's true. You should not
All
have
right.
taken his name.
It works. I didn't do it on purpose. You guys fell for it. Anyways, and I blame
That's
Alex
true.
for bringing it up.
You just like blaming everybody else who's not you. That's
Actually, yes.
I know
But
what you've told me.
it was Alex's fault that entire scenario happened. So everybody knows.
I
Anyways,
know that's what you say, but moving on.
ask him. Anyway, so moving on.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah, you can't throw somebody who isn't here under a bus.
Lucky you. Anyway, and you can still ask him. He just might not respond until tomorrow. Hey, we all know he's pretty prompt at responding when he does finally respond. So,
What happened?
Grim helps Ethan get all kinds of different.
No, you mean E?
We're just harassing DM for not calling his own
And
stuff
K.
that he did to us.
You mean Everett, right? Not Ethan.
No, Everett is still like chilling in his own space.
So it's just little boy.
Yeah. Only
Yes,
Ethan's
boy.
gone.
The
The
name
nameless
Ethan is
one.
gone.
Yep.
The nameless guy.
His name and identity as Ethan is to somebody else.
Yes.
Someone else owns that.
Ethan,
It is now the nameless
and Ethan
wanderer.
doesn't even realize it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay,
So he keeps going like, who the f is Ethan? Why you call what?
the
Who are you calling?
Wanderer
It's his future self, doesn't
is his
count.
future self, and I'm going to call it that from now on.
Hey, this could be
But he
why
won't
he's called the
answer to
Wanderer
that.
and not Ethan.
So,
Damn it.
so does this mean that you're gonna have our other future selves randomly pop in?
Oh no.
Probably not.
Lucius comes from the future
Why?
with 6 arms. Like, how did that
Evil with
happen?
just 3
I don't
arms.
know. It did.
I lost an arm
We
in the
don't
war.
ask questions here.
Anyways,
How would
Kay wanders around, and he starts just like cutting off, like, here's a branch of leaves, and ooh, this one's got, sparkles on it, and he rips a couple mushrooms out, and he's like, oh, I don't know what this is, but here's the roots of something else that's colorful looking, and just starts handing everything to Ethan.
Well, he's gonna take him.
All right. You get quite a bit of just random shrubbery. At this moment in time, you don't know if there's any particular uses. I will roll up specifics probably throughout the week, as I'm supposed to still finish all the rest of your stuff. Anyways, but we'll all get there. On that
Get
same
monster
note,
guts too.
do what?
Do we manage to fight monsters and get monster guts?
I will say you have an option to avoid fighting monsters if you like. There is a giant green worm, slug, green slug, that was killed, but they didn't seem to eat or harvest anything off of it. Just
I'm
dead.
kind of up for combat. How about you? This is out of character.
Well, I get that, but
Follow
this is an
whatever
option.
Kay decides.
So you guys don't
Kay
want any
isn't-
parts of the green slug? Perfect.
Yeah, Kay is just gonna say, but let's go see what this green slug is. Maybe it's poisonous.
Oh, so you're gonna do that instead. Which is it? Find the monster
Kay's the
or go after the slug?
slug. Kay is going to take the slug, poke it, and then lick his finger and see if it's poisonous.
Constitution
Whoa.
saving throw.
All right.
I mean, it's a valid way to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Constitution saving throw.
Absolutely. So you
Nice.
lick this thing. It's kind of sour, but if there was some sort of poisonous something, your body may have resisted it. So you.
Kay's just gonna say, "Whoop." Oh, okay. Let's get some containers of this.
Okay.
A few glass bottles so I can grab some of whatever from the worm if you're harvesting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can definitely fill these glass bottles full of worm goo.
Goo.
You also happen to notice as 22 large, the best way I can describe them is mosquitoes fly out of its skin. The size of them are about the size of Ethan's head.
Kay is gonna hold his hand out, and you shatter at 5th level.
Whoa.
Is Shatter AoE spell?
Yep. 10
All
feet.
Alright, cast it.
Are we
And
within
I'm
10
guessing-
feet of it?
Nope. I'm gonna cast it right in the middle of the mosquitoes.
How much damage do you do? 12 damage?
That doesn't sound right.
It rolled 3d8.
Yeah, it's 25.
This is shatter.
Yeah, you rolled 3d8. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Spell description.
On a single one, yeah.
But he rolled it
It's
as a
supposed to-
5th level.
So roll 2 more d8.
I'm supposed to roll 3 more d8. Yeah.
A 5th level?
Yeah, because it's a 2nd level spell.
Oh, okay. Yep, it's 1d8 for each spell starting at 3rd and going above.
That's what the 2 are there for.
So 12
So
more
it's
damage,
the
so 24
13
damage.
spell. Now, have you seen at the top of it, there's a higher level
Yeah.
cast. It says the 13.
Oh.
So it rolled
And
already
then
That's what they
for
mean.
yeah.
both.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's total of 25.
Okay, so never mind. Ignore the 12 then. The 25 damage.
Where do you see the 25? Not that I'm...
So
It says 13
After
at
his
higher
roll-
levels.
yeah, the 13 is the extra 3d8, and the 12 is the actual spell damage on its own.
Oh, I
Yep.
see.
Or
They
they're
didn't
supposed
used
make
to
a
do it that way.
Constitution.
So
Yeah,
I
they're
get what
supposed
you're
to
saying.
make a Constitution saving throw.
They failed it. All of them shattered, splattering the both of you in their guts, basically. And some of the... Yeah, and some of the worm or slug's goo because, they had been drinking off this slug. So...
I have a gift for
Kay
this.
is going to wipe his eyes. He's like, that's a pretty neat spell.
Yeah. Yeah. Monster guts.
Like Kay
Cool.
said, like, we could have been in a lot of danger.
That's true. Thanks for that. Do you think there's any worth in these mosquitoes? Are there any bits of it which are still left, like wings and stuff?
Maybe they're stingers.
Negative. You pretty much just popped everything. Just big gone.
Thumbs
was
up
her
to
health?
Grim. Just like, that's really cool.
What was her health? Just
They had 20 HP each.
Wow.
Kay isn't thinking to himself like, I have a new favorite spell. I'm going to only use that from now on.
Twice a day, and then we're done.
Oh, I'm dying. I need you to stop me bleeding out. Don't worry, I got this. Shatter.
Oh, that reminds me. For my next level up, I need to get the. I think there's an Eldritch invocation that's like spare the dying or something like that, or
Spare the
healing.
dying.
One of
No
those
worries
two.
about it. Ethan has spare the dying as a cantrip.
I'll talk about that.
Cantrip?
All right. So, you two finally make it back to the rest of the team late at night. You guys are back on the pedal, and they're getting ready to close up the place. They're saying, well, you guys either need to come in or get out. What are you doing?
Who did they say it to?
Just the party in general.
Well, Ethan can go inside, so.
Yeah, I think we can get out.
Okay. So you guys all walk back away from the plant. As they
Actually,
close.
Ethan's gonna turn to everybody and just like, you guys can like go inside if you guys wanna. I mean, I'm the only one that can't be inside, so.
Kay is just standing outside, giving them the middle finger.
Like they, as in the people, the city guards, or the rest of the group?
You know the answer.
The rest of the group, gotcha.
The guards.
And then one hand just slightly goes over and flips off Rangor, then back to the guards.
I wouldn't
Where
be
were we
surprised.
going before we got distracted?
Speaking of that,
Dragons.
right as you ask that, in front of Ethan appears a note, just floating in front of his face. It looks like a sealed envelope, and it has E, just one big letter, E.
Oh, cool.
Well, Ethan's gonna take it. It's just like, why is everybody suddenly calling me E? E's not my name. But he's gonna open it anyway and read it.
Okay. To the boy
Did you say
without
that
a name.
aloud?
I'm going to assume he's reading it out loud, doesn't know how to monologue. So, it says,
Oh no, like
to the boy without a
did
name.
Ethan say out loud? Did Ethan say out loud? Why is everybody calling me?
Yeah, Ethan would say, why is everybody calling me E? That's not my name. But he's gonna, like, silently read the letter.
Oh, silently read the letter.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at Ethan and go, what's your name?
He is going to stare at you and then just, like, blink twice and then say, I don't know. What the hell?
Then Kay's come to a sudden realization, like, wait a second. And he's gonna start rapidly patting his stuff for old notes he kept on hand. Found one, and he just does not know his name anymore. Like, well, like, weird. Magic be weird.
Whisper's just gonna go up to Ethan and pat him reassuringly on the head and say E, and then go out.
I'm
So
not
what would
E
you-
though. That's not even their name. That's what?
What would you like to be called?
Boy, call it boy.
Boy.
You have a new name you can get. What would you like it to be?
Can I just? I'm gonna read this letter first. Maybe I can find out what my name actually is.
Very well. Continue. Yeah.
The letter. To the boy with no name. This letter comes at kind of a game. From the Feywilds, it has been sent. For your frustration, you may descend. Follow the path near the largest shroom into the Shadowlands and face your doom. If you return, the great ember, I will tell you your name, or maybe you'll just remember.
So somebody's taken my name hostage and wants me to like do some kind of weird thieving act and give it to him before I can get it back. And he kind of waves the letter at everybody.
How do you take a name hostage?
Kay's gonna say he's like, isn't it? Kay isn't saying, whoa, time to go to things, breathing. Let's go. Where do we have to go?
How much do you like your name?
We don't know what his name was.
Yeah, I don't know what my name was. And we're gonna have to go to the Shadowlands, and this is with the Fae, so it's probably the thing which I signed with them. But
Well,
it'd be the face or the shadow. Whoa. Okay. Confused. Never mind.
Kay is gonna say, but let's go kill them all.
we'll go the opposite direction. Like,
Isn't that what we usually do?
Yeah.
By the way, the
Always
druids
have
happen to have excellent information on the exact whereabouts on how to find this shadow dragon in the Shadowlands.
So This
Wait,
is the
we
DM's
need-
way of telling us that we're going to the shadow
You don't
dimension.
have to. Just saying that the druids
And it's
know.
I mean, if
DM's
there's
way
a
of-
dragon in the shadow dimension and we need to kill all the dragons, we need to go to the shadow dimension.
But it's a dragon that's made of
Yeah,
shadow.
there's shadow.
And we're supposed to collect their heart. If we can't collect the heart because it's a shadow, how are we supposed to do the thing to save us?
We'll
We
just make
collect their
it
souls, not their hearts.
unshadow, and then we'll
the
take
shadow
them.
dragon. When we
Right.
kill the shadow dragon, it'll release the other dragons. So let's do this last.
Are you well?
We'll do the time loop dragon second last, and we'll do the shadow dragon last.
Okay,
What
wait.
about the
Why
boy's
the
name?
shadow dragon? Yeah. What about Because we can get 2 dragons right back to back if we just take the shadow dragon and then the undead dragon. I'm pretty
Right,
sure.
let's just get a really big jar, put the shadow dragon into it, and boom, there we go, problem solved.
We're going to the Shadowlands.
Apparently we're going to Shadowlands of some sort.
Okay,
with
you know what?
mushrooms and giant freaking
Let's do a
mycelial
vote.
networks and
Let's do a vote. Whoever wants to go to the Shadowlands, raise your
Lucy
hand.
doesn't get a vote because he has 4 votes, and that's not fair.
It's only one hand. I'll only be raising one hand. Jeez. You know what? How about this? Whoever wants to go, raise your foot.
And magically, Rangor now has 4 feet, and so does Tahani.
I grab Lucy's foot and I raise it in the air.
Oh my gosh. Not magically, innately. They're druids. They could just wild shape.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I'm flexible.
I wild shape into an octopus and I raise them all.
Oh, better than a centipede.
Oh. Speaking of that, Tahani wild shapes into a giant centipede.
Stop it.
It's funny. They're making jokes.
Opposite direction. Opposite direction. It says go to your doom. I'm not keen on going to my doom. Thank you.
Well,
Opposite direction.
I'll have to sign off for the night, guys.
Alright.
Okay.
Bye.
Alright.
We'll tell you what they decided next time,
Hay is just going to decide on whatever Ethan decides.
obviously.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, so let's
Well,
put it
that's
this
the
way.
real pinky and the brain.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. The letter was to E, and it was telling E that if he goes, it's going to be to his doom. It may not be indicative that we would be going with him. So if we go, it won't be to his doom.
Well, if it is going to his doom, then shouldn't we finish all our business here before we go? So, like, we finish killing the other dragon, and then we
But
go.
But if we go and we prevent his actual doom from happening, then we should be fine.
We can kill the other dragons and power up, and then go, and then kill the Fae. If the Fae are killable.
Or we can go there
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
kill
yeah.
this one, power up, and then kill the others. Like
We-
6
we
in one
still
hand, half
don't-
dozen in the other.
We still don't know
I'm gonna
how or
meditate.
why the time loop is happening, do we?
Yep. Rangor was already told. Literally.
Nope.
Today.
Nope.
But nothing tells even anything.
Maggie,
Hey, I was told secrets.
are you gonna share the information with us?
Nope. That unfortunately,
Somebody
Like,
cast Zone of
the-
Truth.
you can cast it.
He
The
still
problem
doesn't
is-
have to answer.
One of my character's flaws is he does not spill secrets.
Yeah. And Zone of Truth only says you cannot lie. You don't necessarily have to answer the question, nor do you have to answer it with the right answer. You just can't
I just
intentionally
can't
lie.
outright lie.
So answer with a question.
Yeah.
Someone questioned you.
Or just change the
What do you mean by
subject.
that?
Exactly.
Like
Why
if
would
someone
you ask
asked
me
me,
that?
like if someone asked me, "Hey,
Why
Rangor,
are we in
did
this
you
situation?
eat that jerky earlier?" I could be like, "That's a good question," and
Yeah.
then just do nothing.
Exactly. Zone of Truth doesn't do a lot. It's actually pretty weak if you really think about it. But keep going. Where are you
Yeah,
guys
but
gonna
it's a
go?
nice thing to do on somebody to just tell them, ah!
He
It's a nice
actually was not
move.
in a zone of truth at that time. Believe it or not, it was freely answering your questions, and there was nothing magical about it. She
Who?
just said Lucy was in a zone of truth.
What? Lucy?
Yeah, when you guys were questioning Lucy, it wasn't actually in a zone of truth. Just said it was.
Cool.
And you guys didn't
Right.
check. You would have known. It was
Yeah,
all
well,
an illusion.
he just
The whole
asked me his
place.
name.
Yep. So now you know.
It just
You know more about him,
asked
and
me his name.
Wisp thinks he has many names now.
Yeah! Like, dude, I asked, what's your name? Oh, I'm Lucius, and so, and my family is so controllers.
First name Lucy, second name Yes, third name
Explain it. Jeez.
my family.
So, a vote of those of us that are here, let's go ahead and do a vote. Those that say let's go ahead and enter the Shadowlands, get back the boy's name, as well as put an end to some Shadow Dragon, say aye. The rest of us will agree to what the people that I say yes. Okay. See, I'm a great leader. I should lead more often.
And where are you
don't
leading this
know
group?
A lot about
I think
the
I'm going to be
shadows
going
and
to
all
sleep.
of that.
Make this
maybe
decision
we
when
should
you guys
focus.
finish. And I go and lay down on my magic carpet and go to sleep.
Hey,
I'm
Rancor,
going
technically
to
his
point
legs
at
are up.
Lucius and say, doesn't
All right.
he
That means
sound
he
like
votes for
Peter?
going into the Shadowlands.
Yes. He sounds exactly like Peter for some reason.
Let's get him a bird mask.
Oh my gosh.
That's not my style.
It's turning somebody into a bird.
And we will glue it onto his head. It'll be perfect.
You know, I
Stop
think
doing that! You're not harassing the sleeping tiefling.
Mitsu kind of has taught them that it's okay to do that stuff.
No, I have. When?
Man.
You let Jester do it all the time.
When?
Yes.
The whole game.
Yes.
You guys just
He's
let.
never around me when he does it. How can you say that I let him do it?
Like when
And
he was
taught
going
them
to
do
be
it.
grim, when he was leaving bite marks on people.
that was just Peter.
And Grim.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Peter?
Grim did
Yeah,
it
that was
too.
Peter.
Either way.
Nah, what Kay did was that Kay literally just like whipped him into a fire when he was sleeping on first meeting.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Honey thinks that's okay.
Yeah, so
Connie
like
thinks
everybody
it's
has a really weird idea of what you can do with Lucy. So it's like, oh, I guess this is okay.
It's fine. You have to come up to someone when you first meet them and cast a spell at them. That's how you do it.
Despite the
say
fact that
hello.
music keeps telling him to stop doing that.
Yes.
Let me
But
sleep.
they did it back.
I'll be sleeping. You guys make that decision.
You might want to have your carpet fly a little bit higher away from
Yeah,
others.
that is what
Just a
I'm
heads
doing.
Okay.
It's slowly rising up.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, go
boys,
high.
as you're doing that, I'm slowly starting to build a bonfire under you.
Oh, that's here's the thing. I can move it to the right. There
Listen,
you go.
all right, I'm trying to help you
Stop
stay warm.
trying to cook and skin the tiefling. That is not what we do to people.
But his skin is
No.
fire resistant.
Oh my
I
gosh. The carpet is not. If you want to burn his nice carpet, leave him alone and his
No.
carpet alone. I'm trying.
Wild man.
Right, the carpet.
Wild man, are you going to please let me sleep?
Eventually.
Oh, don't make me
Now.
tie you up. I have tied up so many people.
It ain't that
Are you
the truth.
going to go let me sleep?
Are you going to be a part of this vote?
Yes, I'm going to be a part of this vote.
All right, then.
Now,
Stay
is the
awake.
vote happening?
That's what we're trying to do right now. Stay awake.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go. I vote to go into the Shadowlands.
All right.
Rangor, do you vote to go into the Shadowlands?
Yes.
Wisp, Do you vote to go into the Shadowlands?
No.
Okay. Mitsu, do you vote to go into the Shadowlands?
I've already been there once. It's not too bad.
Alright,
So,
that's a yes. So, Kay. He's
We'll do
probably
whatever
going to
Ethan
say
does.
yes.
Done.
Because,
With Ethan.
do we...
So,
Child,
Oh,
boy,
do you want to go get your name and go into the Shadowlands now?
I think we need to get a bit more information about the shadows and the Shadowlands, because if you're going in blind, we might be going into a trap. We're dealing with
we-
Fae.
We've
it's most
got
definitely a trap.
two
Oh, yeah.
druids with us that know all the stuff about it, right? And then I've got the book, unless we gave the book back.
I don't know, but it's most likely definitely a trap.
Yeah, it's
definitely a trap.
Yeah.
We don't trust the Faes. Do not trust the Fae, ever.
it's either we go into the trap now or we go into the trap later. We've got roughly around the same amount of knowledge. I mean, we've got this book, and two druids that have been educated on the Shadowlands for quite a bit. What are
If
your
we
thoughts?
go into the Shadowland portal, is there going to be any kind of time consequences? Because we are on a bit of a deadline for the rest of the world.
I realize that too. Apparently we've gotten a bit more time to take out the dragons. Now,
Supposedly,
we don't
know exactly how much.
know exactly how much.
Not much.
We do need to figure out as to if the Shadow Dragon would benefit us. Because if it does benefit us, great, we'll go through. If it doesn't, we should go to the next one.
Yeah, actually,
But how would we find out
The
whether or not it's
goldfish,
actually beneficial to kill it?
Since
Don't we have a map?
it is a shadow dragon, it is a dragon nevertheless, and we're supposed to be taking out all the dragons. We should be able to get,
Yeah, but it's got no heart.
except for
And this
Camille,
will
don't worry.
release the other one.
Yes, it'll release the
can't
other one,
kill
so
the
we can
rest.
kill the other one.
We should be
Technically,
killing
you
the
guys were
other
able to
one
go
while
in
it's
and
still
out of the
trapped.
time loop without... Sorry. What?
Right?
You were
As you
saying
were
something?
saying,
Yeah. We should be able to kill the other one while it's still in the time loop. That'll be better for us than releasing it from the time loop. Like, we can at least practice with the time loop. So let's keep the time loop on.
Well, the issue that I worry with that,
administrator.
the issue that I wonder about that is if we engage combat with the dragon that's in the time loop, would we then become part of the time loop?
we would become a part of the time loop, because we would become in the area which everything's been looping, and then interact with the time loop, thus becoming a part of the time loop. So, it's either we deal with this situation now and take out the Shadow Dragon, or it's rather we do it now or we do it later. Do you want to eat brunch now or do you want to eat brunch later?
Well, then it'd be lunch.
I eat brunch for supper.
Alright, you want to eat brunch for supper. People want to eat brunch for lunch, because brunch.
Some people just want to have second breakfast.
Oh yeah, if you have brunch, you can have a mimosa. It's very good.
Now, kid, do you want to, hypothetical brunch, kill the dragon now or kill it later?
Kill straightforward dragons first. Where are the straightforward dragons? Like the no magic
dragon. We don't know whether the time loop, where it's coming from, and all of that. So there's no saying that killing the shadow dragon is gonna do anything to the lichy dragon. That bitch ass. And then he starts cursing the dragon out. And then he's gonna look at whoever has the map and just like, the dragons that we're supposed to be targeting, we've already known where they are. So we didn't have two targets here, right?
Just the one.
So technically, we don't need it right now. We can come back for my name later, and
as long as you're okay with your name being boy or
E or boy or
or whatever it is that you feel like being called.
I'll,
It only
I'll
seems to mess
think
with
of a
cases.
name or something. It's so weird. It's like.
It's like
Well,
you can taste the word of your name on your mouth, but you can't spit it out.
well, let's be going down to Nahim. And then we'll just loop around and go back up, right? Nahim or Mara?
Let's camp for the night,
Still
unless we
says
want to take the boat.
Well,
Wait, didn't Lucius go and buy a thing which needs 2 days to be enchanted? So we need to be here
We already got
for
it.
2 days, right?
Yeah, I already got it.
Okay.
yeah. This is after
Alright.
that day.
Alright, so,
Okay.
in that case,
Nahim.
technically it's 3 to 3, but we'll go ahead and do these other 2 dragons later. I'll go ahead and switch my vote over to doing them later.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. We'll
Head over to Nahim, go ahead and end that lovely dragon there, get some more amazing dragon armor, and meat.
Yep,
Dragon
I want to get
turkey.
more of that hide. So we can actually start making stuff out of it. Cool.
Yep.
I want
Very
more
well.
dragon
All
blood.
right, let's.
Then as we go, I'll go ahead and hand Ethan a handcrafted statue of him and Grim. It looks terrible.
Who's Ethan?
Or, sorry, the boy. Whatever.
Technically,
Aw,
he's just
thank
saying
you.
who he's handing it to. He's not actually calling you out to your name.
It's like a small
Okay.
statue fits in like the palm of your hand. Think of like 10 silver coins stacked on top of each other in size.
Oh, that's nice. That's your first handicraft with the new skills.
And that's for the image pushing you into the water.
Ethan gives him a smile and says, "Oh, thanks." It's done trying to rummage through his stuff, trying to find out if there's anything he can exchange it with.
Wow.
Grandor just turns around and walks away.
Are we on the ship?
I don't think we are quite yet. I think
Not
we are
yet. We
deciding
have to
where
summon
to go.
the ship and then get on it because we're heading towards Nahim.
Oh my god, I just realized Ethan now you guys are calling him E and K is just K, so Agent E and Agent K.
Call them Key. Fill them both.
We're gonna call him Eek.
So basically, we should all just go by our first letter of our names. Which works for me because then I get to be a
Agent
pirate. Arr!
Agent R.
Well,
Agent M.
Wisp is actually shorter than W.
Unless you want to go by your actual name and become Agent D.
Oh, good grief.
Don't worry, Agent D is here.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm
just what we
freaking
need. We need more D's
Oh my
in this
gosh.
group, especially big ones.
Let's not
You're
think
an
about that.
So big.
So,
Yeah.
you know, you're really good at that lisp.
Oh.
So big.
So once we're on the ship, I'm gonna hand out the soaps.
Alright.
Okay, I'm not
So
going to
Ethan
go look
gets
back.
a little skull soap. Ethan gets a little skull soap. And the rest. I can't find the chat where I listed everything.
It's
I got
right
it.
up there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see it.
honey has mixed flower scent, pink color, flower shape. Ethan gets the citrus scent,
It's
orange
tree
color.
shaped now, by the way.
Oh.
We agreed it was tree shaped,
Tree
not
shape.
flower shaped.
Yeah.
I was just reading
they
it.
also switched up the one for Ethan to be the skull.
That
I
wasn't
still
me.
get the leaf. No, that was
Wisp did that all on
So
her
yeah,
own.
Reggie gets the leaf. Lucy has already gotten his nutmeg
shape.
scent red color beetle. And Kay has the wine scent. Kay's actually got the nicest wine.
it's like I better leaf.
Leave me alone.
That's what he says to the soap.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I should have given the leaf to Lucy.
Leave me alone.
Yep.
Wait,
Too late.
Ethan can go ahead and give Rengar like 100 ball bearings because he has like 500. Like
What am I-
thanks for the stuff. And then he can give Wisp a dagger for thanks for the soap. Not my special case, just a normal dagger.
Wisp is gonna go up and lay her hand on Ethan and go, "Kid, that was a gift. You don't need to give me anything in return."
I know exactly what I'm going to do with these 100 ball bearings. Every day, I'm going to try and sneak one back into your bag.
Wow.
And I'm definitely going to fail. Starting now.
So, Rangor, as you... Wow. Wow, that's really bad. But as you...
Basically, you're watching as I walk over to the bag, open it up, take one of the bearings, just throw it in there, and then walk away. Making eye contact with me the whole time.
Not so Raggy.
Oh gosh! What sleight of hand?
You want me to give it back to him?
300 days of trying to sneak stuff in.
I slip it back in his bag.
The confusion in Rangor's head is going to intensify so much when he's like, wait, I was only supposed to have 99, but now they're multiplying.
After 20 days of sneaking stuff in, it's like, how come the power is not reducing? These must be magic ball berries.
What curse have you put upon me?
And Ethan would be like, yeah, I did a good job.
Wait, who's Ethan?
Oh yeah, that's true. Nobody's gonna think of himself, oh yeah, I did a good job.
Well, you can call yourself Nolan. Literally.
I'm no one.
Oh, no, I'm sure you're somebody. We don't know who, but you're somebody.
We have a knowing cosplayer here in the house.
Unknowingly knowing. Yeah, anyway, Ethan is still gonna try and give Wisp the dagger and just in case you need it. It's good to have around you.
Okay. Very kind. Very kind.
It's for making small steps.
Steady, steady. I already have a dagger.
Yep, and now you have two.
Yeah,
One
now
for each
you
hand.
have two.
Yeah, now I have two. Now I have two daggers.
Now you can do Loki.
Oh. Can I? Ooh. Right. Oh, yeah. E, can I ask you to tell me what the magic frying pan does?
Fries things magically.
Yes.
Ethan will do the identify spell ritual on the magic frying pan of fear.
Did I finish writing that one? I thought I gave it to you already.
I don't
Oh,
know,
you
it's
did.
not in my inventory.
It's Ethan. Frying pan of fear. I see it in Wisp's inventory.
Yeah, it should be with Wisp.
Yes.
Oh,
I put the... No, it's in the description. It says you should be able to... You can't edit it.
Oh, I guess it's my Roll20 being weird.
Possibly. Here, I'm going to give you editable. Not that, but whatever. Okay.
Oh, I can't click on any of the items, so I guess it's today.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
usually it's. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's coming up now.
Well, that's good. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I like this one.
Ooh, I have a lot of weapons. I have 2 hands.
I'm glad for your two hands.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, it is about that time.
Yeah.
Okay, before you leave, I do have to
Oh.
tell you one last thing, Rangor.
Everyone bail fast.
Well, you could bail, but it's still going to happen anyways. When Ethan handed you this box, or however he handed you the little beads, you happen to find a pink coin in the bottom of it. Do you touch the coin at all? Take it with you?
Well, I mean, it is going to be one of the things that I'll sneak back in, but I'll pick it up and look at it.
Perfect. Okay. I'll give you the information about that later.
Attempt to sneak back in.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things that somehow keeps reappearing back in my bag. All because I'm so terrible at sleight of hand.
Aw.
Okay, that's all I have for tonight. Just I wanted to make
Alright.
sure that everybody knew that Rangor acquired this coin.